stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro.
Yeah, I like the good color.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. If I go, I'ma get. When I flow, I'ma hit. And I know I'm the kid. I'm a soul, don't forget. I'ma blow up with it. Got my flow so vivid. Here we go, just beginning. Yeah, I throw every inning. Got my flow so legit. All I know is my shit. Here I go, they come with. Post Malone in this bitch. Rock star making hits. Got guitar in this shit. Leaving scars cause we lit. All these bars that I spit. Yeah. Let's go, let's go! Let's go! If I know what I want, then I know what I get. If I go, they come with, cause they know I get lit. I'm a pro, not a myth, and my flow got some wit. Never slow, drink a fit. I get hype, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for the shit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for the shit. Right.
Yo, what's going on, Pump? What up, Flocka? What's going on? Everybody's running late. I'm running late today. Lay's running late today. Shows nowhere to be found. Gigi's running late. We all running late, man. This rain got us. The rain got us. But you know what? We out here surviving. How's everybody doing? How's your night going? La Flocka, I see you on the social media out here. World traveler with King Kong. I see you. Chilling. We got I got a new overlay for the wrestling podcast and all that other stuff. I like the ring too. I just don't like walking. Well, I don't mind walking in it, but I don't like walking in it on the way home. You know what I'm saying? I got home like 7:45. I got home mad late today. I'm usually home by like 6:30. I hear you. But that's what's up, though. You know, I like watching the rain. I don't mind walking in it either. It messes up my hair, though. You know, it takes a long time for me to get my hair ready. You know, it takes a long time for me to get my hair ready. Hold on, let me put this light on the back. You girls have no idea how hard it is to you know, have your hair looking right. Me and Pump know. Because, you know, we're cursed with that. And it takes a while for us to get our hair right. Yeah, I have no idea how hard that is. For real. But it's all good, though. You missed it. Yesterday, we did the movie review. We did our first movie review about Space Jam. What up, Kenny? What's going on, man? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We out here. Like I was saying, La Lay's running a little late. Gigi's running late, and show's always running late. I gotta hit him up. I told him I'm in the chat. I told him I was here. I was ready. We gonna hold it together. What's going on, pimp? Yeah, man. Yesterday we did our first movie review. We did Space Jam: The New Legacy, which came out fire. I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it. And we did a comic podcast on Tuesday, which was dope. We gonna have, like I said, a radio station. We gonna have our own little broadcast station where every day we talk about something different. We talk about something different. Pretty much, I'm gonna be talking about my damn tan lines. I'm looking like a wrestler here with the wrist tape and shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. How's everybody doing today? Yo, so today, right? The theme of today is we're gonna rewrite either one part of Raw, SmackDown, or AEW, or we're gonna rewrite all the shows until SummerSlam. But the parameters of it is that you have to stay within the lines of realisticness. So you could have someone like Brock Lesnar come in because relatively speaking, he does dealings with WWE, and I don't know how his contract is, but you can't have like Mr. Perfect or someone from the old school come in to wrestle and all that. So it's got to be within now. Let's see how these guys utilize the current roster, and the here's and there's with the signings and all that other stuff until SummerSlam. So if y'all want to help me out, because we had a busy ass day today, I'm taking suggestions. You feel me? I'm taking suggestions if y'all want to help me out, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little dry with the ideas. Yo, Kenny, Space Jam, worth the watch, man. You watch it with a clear mind, you'll be alright. Pimp, Pump, what's going on? Yo, I got the belt from WWE.com. Yeah, I got it was actually a Christmas present for me, from my brother, and I bought him the NXT World Title, the new one, not the old one. And WWE.com, they have belts. They used to have belts at ringsidecollectibles.com, but their stock isn't all that. But yeah, just the WWE.com. I bought the AEW title before they officially released it, because I didn't know that it wasn't officially released. I bought it for my brother for Christmas, and it came from fucking like Afghanistan or some shit. Yo, it was the cheapest belt I've ever seen in my life. Like, yo, it cost me about $200, and it came cracked, and it was like all folded up in a bubble wrap and a DHL package shit. Like, it was so bad that I spent another $280 on the NXT title. I was like, nah, fuck this. So yeah, I would suggest the NXT, the WWE.com. They have some cool shit. They have like memorabilia titles, like the Ric Flair big gold and blue, the NWO big gold, the Triple H title. They have I think a new Stone Cold memorabilia belt. Oh, you got me on belts? All right, definitely, bro. Hell yeah, yo. I plan on getting big gold. I want big gold, bro. I want it. That this title, the Attitude Era title, right by my head, and big gold are my two favorite titles. I want that, and eventually I would like to have a whole collection of them, and then my background would just be straight up belts. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking like The Rock with as many belts as I got behind me. But those are the titles I want. Big gold is next. So if you got the hookup, Kenny, if you gonna have Sasha Banks hook me up with big gold, you feel me? I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you, player. You feel me? Oh yeah. Yo, these cats are dangerous. I ain't even gonna lie. Do that? You know what? I'll look it up for you right now, pimp. I'll look it up for you right now. Let's see. Right here. Close that. Fucking guy. The minute I go on, yo, Kenny, you set me up, bro. You fucking set me up. I just clicked on something to get him off of my face. Get him out of my face. Yo, and the 20% off title. They have the Bret Hart title. I just seen that in. All right, so they had the Attitude Era for $319. Sometimes they go on sale. I don't know how. Yo, $400, right? 20% of that is $80. Yeah. Damn, yo, that makes you think like, oh, 20% of you think you're getting a deal, you ain't getting shit. This right here, they go. Well, see, here goes the thing. This one looks cleaner on the. It looks cleaner on the pictures. But what's the difference? Oh, this is a commemorative title. So you got to be careful with those too, because the commemorative ones they're not gold, like they're plastic. If I'm not mistaken, like they weigh the same, but I think they're plastic, made of high quality plastic and half the weight of the replica version. Where yo, I never had a plastic belt, but the real shit, like the replica ones, are metal. Yeah, you know they're metal and they just feel legit. I'm not gonna lie though, the blue is starting to come off this belt. Like, if you look like where my finger is, the globe, there's a couple of the blues thing that came off when I was taking pictures with it, and I was like, damn, yo, I don't even fucking touch this title, and that shit's coming off. But you know what? If I have to, I fucking glue it. I don't give a shit. I need, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is dope. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, let's show you. All right, you said you wanted the wingtip, the old '90s WWE title. Who's playing games? Yo, we definitely need to do an episode on titles. Yo, Kenny, that's a good idea, man. We could definitely do that. We collaborate. My boy Sonny, he draws and all that. He's into wrestling also. He wants to get on the podcast. We gotta have him on there. Yo, the NWO Big Gold. Like, I would have that after I get the regular Big Gold. There you go. You got the Ultimate Warrior, the white one. Which I'm not gonna lie, the white one's clean, bro. The white one looks dope. There's not a lot of white belts that I like, but this one is dope. Yo, they always land on their feet, pimp. The cats always land on their feet, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, and when you sleeping, they like to like try to breathe your air from your nose and suffocate you and shit. Don't get it twisted. These cats are ruthless out here. See, they got the Ric Flair commemorative. Now this is more like WCW style because you see it's straight. Where the one they had for Raw is like a little bent. It's like a little grooved so it could fit your pelvis better. But yeah, the WCW one there was two of them. Not a lot of people know this. It was the straight one like this, and then like the official one that they had when Hulk Hogan left, when they did that whole thing with Jeff Jarrett. The top like right here where my mouse is bent just a little bit, like what would you say? Not a 45-degree angle, but like 10-12 degrees. It's a little bent. I think that was to signify that was a real one or some shit, or I don't know, but it was weird. Yeah, they don't have the black one. You see, but the thing with that is that's weird. Yo, that's crazy. They still have his title, and he's about to be AEW. Yo, but for $400, I'm sorry, a wooden title, I wouldn't do it. Let's see eBay. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, this is a photo. I was like, yo, you gonna get the women's title for $790? Big Gold Championship Wrestling title, brand new, 175 to 250. What's the difference? Plate thickness, brass. Are these real? I don't remember a fucking title being with the red belt. Was this something for Raw? Was this some like Triple H shit? Yeah, that's yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of good clones. You see, like I bought the AEW shit off of Amazon, and that shit looked real. And when I got it, it was like paper mache and shit. All right. Don't judge me on my video history. I look up a lot of shit. All right, which one is it? Chick Foley. All right, Gigi says she's gonna be on in 10-15 minutes. All right, which one is it? My man said titles in my collection. Yo, do you have a shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com? Kenny or no? Yo, these dolls here. I used to have. My brother had the Warrior and
Wrestling Buddies, as you can see here. I bought this
and
on Amazon. So
I had Hogan.
Have a couple of stains here and there.
Yo, my shit was fucked up. Yo, we fucked those things up, bro. I told you we use them.
I mean, besides that, it's not.
We wrestled the shit out of those.
Bad problems that we have here.
WWE NF. All right, here goes your belts right here. If I'm not mistaken, unless you got some hidden gems or some shit. Oh shit! How many Intercontinental titles you need?
Collection or stuff that I've been getting through the mail. People started asking me about my belt collection because they see the titles in the back. So I just wanted to make a quick little video, letting you guys know what I have so far.
Okay.
This is just a small part of my collection that I have in my living room currently. I'm in the process of moving, so a lot of my other stuff is boxed away and put in storage for the meantime. So we're just gonna start off here. The New Day title, when they won their tag team titles and they decided to make to commemorate a belt for them. So I ended up picking that up because I'm a big New Day fan. So as you can see here, it tells you the exact date of when they won and then when they lost.
You have almost
how many
all the titles or all the Intercontinental titles?
The tag team titles, and then this is obviously the original.
Yo, in all honesty, Kenny, how does this title look up close? Because I'm not a fan of these tag team championships. I'm a fan of the original tag team championships. Even the world tag team titles, that when they split the brands and Raw had that, like the red stuff, I'm a fan of those titles. But these, they look like pennies. But how do they look in real life? Because, you know, it's different when you see them on TV and in real life.
Tag team title that they held when they first won it the first time, and then obviously we'll move on and you can see a couple of more. From there, I have the mini belts. I keep them in these cases, which is pretty cool because I can display other stuff on top of these.
Yo, that's the same. I have this one. What up, late?
What's up?
Chilling, bro.
But then it also
Hold on, let me fix you in the. I'm entertained. We're watching Kenny, his belt collection. Where you at?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm you know me, I gotta entertain. Cause you know, every yo, it's funny because you said you was gonna be on later and you still the first one to pop up. What the fuck happened to your camera, Lade? That shit, yo, I made it smaller and it turned into a fucking 1-inch. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with this shit, but you know what? Fuck it. All right, let me. I'm gonna share my screen so that way you can see what we watching.
also protects.
Oh, okay.
Minis
Yeah,
that
and
I
then-
have, so I bought a couple of those online.
Yeah, so I got
and they fit
this one.
perfectly
And you
on
saw it.
there, which is great. Moving on, I have another icy.
Yo,
title
Lade,
fan. I'm a big
what's your
icy
opinion?
title fan guy.
Hold up,
so
my
I
bad.
end up
What's your opinion of the new tag team titles? Do you like them or no?
Or the silver ones and the other ones?
Yeah, the pennies.
Yeah, I've never been. I never been when it was first bronze. I wasn't a fan, and then when they made them like pretty much dimes and all that. Nah, I've never been a fan of them.
Yeah,
I
I
like
would.
I like the design in them, but I don't like the whole concept. No.
Yeah, I was a fan of the original tag team titles, even
Me
the
too,
ones they
because
had
look
on
like
Raw.
titles.
Yes, and I wasn't a fan of the pennies, but Kenny was saying up close, like in person, they look good.
Putting these up together.
I mean, you know.
This right here,
No,
you
yeah.
can see, you move in a little bit more. You see it's textured. It's not like the old IC titles. This one was actually held by Cody Rhodes. I ended up putting it on a black strap because I already had
What do you mean that was held by Cody Rhodes? Like you bought that off Cody Rhodes, or is that like
already a white IC
the one
title,
that he
so I
had?
wanted to change it up a bit.
One that had the white background.
Moving
Oh,
on,
okay, all right. I was about to
we
say.
have the Gold Dust Edition IC title when he was IC.
I don't know which one
champ.
because he bought it back.
Put the gold strap on that one. We have
All right, yeah.
currently have now in WWE, which is the old white IC title that we had before, but now we actually have a new one, which I do have the new version.
You got that
AJ
yellow one
Styles currently
with the yellow
has right now,
background.
but it's
Yeah.
in a box. I did not display it because.
And yo, this Intercontinental title right here, this one, the Attitude Era one, I like it. I liked it a lot.
Anyway,
Yeah,
moving on.
it was cool for me.
More
I'm saying.
IC titles.
Yeah.
So this time, as you can see, I'll probably zoom in a little bit here.
They got the purple stripe.
The strap is different. It's purple, right?
Yeah,
So anybody
that's the
who
original
knows
shit.
about the history of the IC title, when The Rock had won.
La Flaca
the
said
IC
you're
belt,
late.
He changed the
Yeah,
strap
what's
and
up?
He put it purple. I believe Ken Shamrock as well held that title when it was still purple. Moving on, we have the.
Yo,
Universal
I'm not
title
gonna lie,
that
I like the
here,
blue Universal
currently
Championship.
held by Drew McIntyre, and then I have the old school.
You know what's funny?
UK
That I actually like that
title.
the
Waiting for
UK
new
one better.
titles to come out.
Yeah,
I believe
well,
was
it
the
has-
I like that one a lot better.
It has more to it.
So when that
It looks
comes,
it looks
I'll
more
put that
regal than the rest of them.
out. And then
Yeah,
there I
That
have
is like a kid drew it.
tag team
yeah, it's
title
true.
from
But it does look better than the Rock one,
of course, because like I said, I'm a big New Day
Which rock one?
And then I have
the one that he came after the spinner title.
Cruiserweight title, waiting for the new
Oh
one to
yeah,
come
yeah,
in
yeah.
from the shop.
The
Hopefully,
cruiserweight title always confused me. So it's a bigger title, but it's the smaller guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, that doesn't make any sense logically.
Of the living room that I have here.
Yo,
North
oh,
American title I actually like.
I like it also. Yes,
Ever decide you want to get a mini
it looks like a real actual title.
It got that NWA feel to it a little bit.
It does, and it actually shows North America. Like, how do you have a world title and there's no world in it?
Tag titles.
Yeah,
Even the Universal one, I'm like, yo, I don't see no stars, man.
yeah, like something. But you know what? Hey, my man Kenny got the Sasha Banks. I see you, Kenny.
On top of it, that I have here, have some autographs
What up, Harris?
here.
We looking at Kenny flexing on us with all
I hate
his.
that one. The
With-
spinning one?
Yes, I hate it also.
The boxes, so I keep them up there.
Yo, since day one, I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was
North
just-
American title. I actually like this one. The
just
only thing
fucking
that I have
for Cena. But when everyone used it, it's like fuck.
I would have seen North American one looks dope.
And I'll get into
Yeah.
what I mean about as far as like
Yo, where you get these titles from, Kenny?
and
He said he got the hookup.
I have obviously
Oh wow, that's a Macho Man one.
This is one of the belts that
That's my favorite one right there of all time.
And that is
The Wing-
my
the Eagles.
purple lavender wing eagle that was held by the Ultimate Warrior and Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, that was the Royal Rumble one, right?
So I really don't want it signed.
Yeah, I think Macho Man had that one. He would rock a lot of purple.
I have the Raw.
Yeah, man.
Sasha
title
Banks, that's a
and
good
the
one.
SmackDown Women's title as well. Got a couple of
Asuka and
options
is that
to
Flair?
represent it.
Oh, the NXT one,
I have
yes.
the women's NXT title, and then
It's crazy the NXT women had a better title than the Divas.
not too many people have this.
Yo, for real. Even the original NXT women's that one right there that was dope.
Yeah, that's the one up there. That one, that was
The
good.
crystals out of that one, and put it with some Swarovski crystals to give it a little bit more shine. Moving on from there, I have.
You know-
Like the fact that's just Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, right? I like the new United States Championship, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
If you look at the current
Which one?
The new one, the one that Sheamus has right now, the United States title.
Oh, okay.
I wish that there was more blue in it though, like on the top.
Yeah. Wish it didn't have that massive eagle on it though.
Yeah.
Is thicker, and if anybody has a United States title from the shop, you can definitely tell that the plates are smaller.
My man
that's
has the
what I hate.
fucking John Cena one.
Or like
You know what?
that shit.
You know what's crazy? I have the little one of this. I'm not gonna lie. When it came out, I thought it was dope when it first came out, but seeing it up close like that is like, that looks so plain. This
Yeah,
is
we
one
do.
of my favorites also.
Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, yeah.
That's
That-
perfect.
The Undisputed Championship, I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I was lucky enough that I already have this title here.
Felt like the side plates had stickers on them, but I'm like, oh, my fault.
No, true, yeah.
On it because I'm a big Eddie Guerrero fan as well. As you can see, but most likely my plates will be a lot.
Yo, Harris, we have like thunderstorm moments in New York, bro. I was running late because I had to do mad overtime at my job, and you know everybody's running late. But Gigi's supposed to be on soon.
Yes.
Show
Smoking
is
skull.
nowhere to be found, and if Show don't respond to me, we about to have Kenny in here as an impromptu fucking impromptu guest.
As well, they're not thin, as you can see there. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. And then moving on, I have an old school.
You know, this wasn't a bad women's championship.
It wasn't, because it looked like a fucking butterfly or some, or
No.
like a Barbie doll blew up in it.
Yeah, for real.
Later on,
Yeah.
And also the women that held it, it was in high regard.
more of my belts
Like fucking
correct.
Trish Stratus and Victoria and those girls.
Nita.
off.
Jason, what's going on?
So, you know, my living room is just a little
That's
bit
dope.
messy because we're starting to
Yeah, we're gonna talk about wrestling. We just waiting for people to come in, Jason.
house.
We're gonna rewrite the show tonight, bro.
Or
We're gonna rewrite the show.
packing a lot of this.
And I'll
So,
tell you
if
the
guys
the
have any
rules
questions,
when we finish this.
Titles, maybe who to get titles from, what things to look out for when you're buying titles, what is like the lingo as far as like wording when you want to, you know, place orders. Please feel free to give me a buzz, and I will gladly answer these
My
questions.
man got
and I will
knighted,
gladly point
Jax.
you in the right direction to people who can actually help you and not try to scam you out of money and have you wait a very long time and then give you a
Yo, for real, I'm hating on Kenny.
time marks.
I'm hating on Kenny right now.
That is a collection and a half.
Moving to Gorilla. That's gonna be show right there.
It's funny because Ubutu is going to be on AEW next week.
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of those things that Jericho has to get by.
Oh shit! I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I watch AEW later. You know, because I can't catch it on Wednesdays because of the streaming and all that stuff. But yo, so these are the new overlays, Lay. Oh, let me share the screen with you. There you go. These are the new overlays right here.
Ah, nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yo, I made the ring because I was looking ever since we started the wrestling podcast for a picture of a ring in like this angle or like
Mm-hmm.
a little bit lower, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find ropes. I was gonna make ropes as the boxes or something. I had so many ideas and I couldn't do it. And I said, "Fuck it, I'll make it my goddamn self." So that's what we did. And if y'all noticed, the E is from AEW, the W is from
Yeah.
WWE, and the C is from WCW.
Yeah, it's dope. I'm looking at it, like, yeah, those letters look really familiar. Once I saw the W, I was like, I know that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was another plan of mine. I was like, yo, I have to. I want to incorporate wrestling into this. I want it to be more wrestling. So when people come in, they're like, yo, these guys are talking about wrestling. You know?
Clearly, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, it's all good, Jason. I don't mind spoilers for wrestling. You know, because when I watch it, it's still gonna be dope.
I mean, it's Juventude, so
Yeah, that's true.
no one's ever gonna get sad about seeing Juventude.
The juice.
The juice.
Finally, the juice has come back. You never left.
Oh my God.
Yo, if anybody ripped off somebody, it was him, bro. He,
Oh, clearly.
he ripped off fucking The Rock to
The
his
Rock.
face.
With no shame either.
Oh yeah, he was digging that shit too. That's what you had to
Oh, yeah.
respect. He was digging that shit.
He called himself the Juice. I'm like, what?
It made no
All right,
sense.
I see where you're going with this, buddy.
Word.
I'm not mad at you. I like it. I like it.
GG
with it.
is in the building.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Been good. See that
How you feeling? You was under the weather last week.
yo, I was dying. I was dead.
Oh shit.
I died.
And
Like Nick Gage, I died for about 7 minutes and I came back to life.
just to do the podcast.
Just to do the podcast.
See how much she
This
cares
is
about
next
y'all?
level.
Word. Now where the fucking show? I have no idea. Right now, no one knows where the fuck show's at. But you know what, fuck it. We here, we out here, we doing our thing. All right.
Definitely saw a collection of title belts.
Yeah, that was Kenny flexing on us. I have one belt. He's like, yo, go check my thing and tell you where to buy titles. Not one place he mentioned, but he showed all his fucking belts. All 75 of them shits. Like, damn, so it made me feel broke. No wonder.
My daughter definitely wanted me to tell Kenny that, oh, he rich. He got money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He got a lot of belts.
Hell yeah.
I only got one and a half because that's my little half right there. That's the other one right there.
I hear you. I got the same 1.5. I got the little John Cena shit beside though. Oh shit. You got a shout out, Gigi. My man Jason said, "Hi, Gigi."
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Don't do that.
lay you next, bro. I feel it.
I just hope it's not from Jason.
No, it might be from Harris, but you know we'll keep that.
Hey, man, hey. Love is love, I guess.
Hey, I hear that, but yo, let's do it. At least he didn't put the heart emoji, you know, the kissy face with the heart, because then that would have been like, you know, almost a proposal. So, yeah, this was friendship.
Not do that. Let's not do that.
Not fair.
The memes I put out there, y'all just like, wow, this bitch is out there. Not for you. Not for you.
She's like,
Nope.
It's so good though. Yo, my man.
Continue with the Alexa Bliss meme. Like, oh, look, you're here. Yay.
Damn, son. Damn.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yo,
Wow.
Kenny, you can't be
That
For real.
He needs food stamps. Shut up.
for real, son. You cannot be broke.
You can't be. Well, you know what? He is broke. All those title belts, he done went broke from buying all those title belts.
And no wonder your wife hates him. She's like, "What we gonna eat? I don't care. I got the New Day title. That's all that matters."
Oh shit!
He's like, "Here's a packet of ketchup. Go eat that shit."
I was dying. I came back to life. I'm back. I'm part of my whiskey, the whiskey club. That's what we're
Nice.
doing.
Nice.
That
So-
white claw shit.
Is that one of your designs or no? Your shirt.
No,
Okay.
not one of my guys. I definitely got this just recently. I believe on T Public.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
but it's
I had
coming
the
soon.
whiskey pouring, so there you go.
Yeah, for real. She's ready.
Always.
That's it.
I had a couple days away from the whiskey, like, oh, I can't drink this. Oh, I feel better today. Let's drink a little something.
Yeah?
something. You know what it is? I had to sweat the sickness out through my pores, so I had to drink a lot of whiskey to basically get it, just sweat it out.
This is
Sweat
true.
it out.
This is true.
Worked. It
Yeah.
worked.
They used to do that back in the day.
Alcohol kills all germs. Therefore, whiskey must enter my body and kill the germs from within. I don't know if that's how it works, but I think that's how it works.
I feel
Absolutely
you.
not.
I feel.
Absolutely
Yeah, it could be,
that is
bro.
not even close to medically sound. But I'm all right.
Yeah, no, you know, I feel like it could be. You get strong enough, like bullet whiskey or whatever, bullet bourbon. Drop that down there, and you can cure cancer with that shit. It goes in your cells and like just clears it out. So we get a young Jennifer Lopez vibe. I mean, Jenny from the block, Gigi from the block. There you go. The new nickname. The GM of Diamond Wrestling, Jenny from the Gigi from the block. There you go. We out here. We out here.
I'll take it.
Word.
I'll take it. If I can have her body when I'm 50, I'm with it. I'll take it.
Shit.
Shit.
No, for real. They say black don't crack, but J-Lo got the fucking Lazarus pit with her.
Yo. For real.
The more she's saying off Grace shall go hard.
Hell yeah.
Correction, Grace shall go.
Word, the copyright.
You get at me and be like, yo, my man, shut up, bro.
Yo,
Shut your mouth.
Kenny over here is like, he hears your drink, but she don't pass nobody nothing though. That's crazy.
That's not my problem. That sounds like
you
a
take
personal
bottles to the
problem.
face, son.
The word. She's like, like this shit ain't for you.
Half bottles, all right?
Yeah,
I'm so little, I can't do the whole thing.
We've been going for like 4 hours. Come on now. You know that ain't half. You're through by the other one. You're on some like, gotta get another one.
Yeah, for real.
For the week.
What she does is she takes an empty one, a new one, and she pours half into both. So that way it looks like it's just a half a bottle. She's frozen, by the way, so don't think that she's just standing. I hope she's not just standing there like that, because then we got a new Alexa Bliss on our hands. Yo,
Where the hell did I just go?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
This pose right here looks kind of creepy.
Yeah. That's what half a bottle of whiskey does for you.
I'm watching it. I'm so watching this right now, and I just see myself in this one solid pose. And oh, there it
like
goes.
Alexa Bliss meets Harley Quinn. At the same, they just crossfaded them.
Word. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. The Skype did an update, and now all the cameras are bugging out.
Yo, do you see me like just live moving? I see a still picture of myself.
There you go. There you go. Now you
Oh, all right.
Now you're back.
Yeah. Now,
Like
but now you and Leia huge.
What?
Show's not even here. That's why he don't want to show up, because he's fucking shit up from the grave.
What? Much? He said the grave.
I'm trying to move myself and like sense. Oh, there we go. We sense.
There you go. There you go.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
he must be running from the police or something. I don't know what's going on with him.
She almost have relatives in the house. He want to show up yet?
Yeah, probably.
He's driving around around that hood on some. Yo, I'll let them leave first.
Yeah. He had some relatives over the comic podcast. That's why he wasn't talking too much.
Yeah.
But it's all good,
it's all right.
though.
We still got a good one, though.
Yeah, we did.
It was
We
really
did.
good. So that was good.
They didn't get the hint. No.
Nah,
I would have gave them a
it's
long
funny.
time ago. Like, yo, y'all gotta go.
You got some relatives that you're something like, yo, go home. Like, no, leave.
like,
you're
nah,
joking, right?
one more.
Absolutely not, man. Fuck out. See, I said it polite twice. Now you gotta get the fuck out.
Word. And give me back my foot while you at it. Kick him in the ass on the way out.
Absolutely.
Word. Yo, Walter, who the Knicks draft, bro? He's watching NBA draft. I know we was 19. I was watching a little bit while I was eating, but we had to come up on here and get our shit together. All right, so hold up. Before Harris said we want to talk about Matt Cardona winning the GCW title.
Oh yeah, that started this shit show there.
I didn't get to watch the match itself. I saw some highlights here and there. I definitely know that one of my boys went. Purple shirt, best wishes, definitely went. And he was going for Matt Cardona, and
well, he was in the rarity there.
Yeah, well, him and the other marks that they have from the major mark or major world order, which is basically a figurine podcast that they have of fans that's actually conducting it. There was a whole bunch of marks of just for Matt Cardona, and they all went heavy deep in a group, and they almost got killed while rioting, while dealing with all them crazy ass fans. He's definitely posted up he's going to post up a vlog about it, and about his experience and how those hardcore fans of Nick Gage, they don't play around. They're this real to them. Damn it.
Yeah, those deathmatch fans are no fucking joke.
No,
Them dudes,
they're not.
them individuals are no joke. I mean, don't get me wrong. A good portion of them can't fight. That's why they love death matches, because you can use anything. But they're bad shit. That's the edge they have. They're not with us.
Yeah, I saw the video of them throwing those bottles at him.
Like beer cans, yeah.
Yeah, that shit must have hurt, especially after you bleeding and shit. You saw the wound on his side?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
that was a good one.
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Fucking crazy.
And he named it. He now named it the Universal Championship.
That's now the Universal Championship?
Yeah, he named it I forgot what the company's name is. Universal Championship.
Oh wow.
GWC.
GWC. It's a little it's a little,
A little.
Like I like that.
No,
I like
yeah.
that.
What I want to know is that, I mean, he dropped the title to be part of AEW since he was part of AEW. I mean, I know there's been some rumors and talks between Nick and Tony Khan, how like Nick basically got his life back together, especially after the robbery that he did with no mask, because that was smart.
Nick Gage. What do you want?
Yep. I mean, there's some potential of having that type of character in AEW because you don't have that type of character in the AEW.
Hey man, him and Moxley just have the death match already. Just cut the shit. Just give them their match already.
Yeah.
That would be legit. Kenny Omega has no business in a death match. Nick Gage and John Moxley absolutely do.
You didn't.
Absolutely.
You didn't feel that little kapew explosion at the end of that death match, bro?
Well,
they almost killed.
If that's the way you describe it, absolutely not.
They almost killed each other with those explosions, bro. The little
ka-choo was deadly.
Oh yeah. Eddie Kingston was knocked out cold.
I was imagining there was a magician in each corner coming out. Also,
give it to Eddie Kingston for fucking selling it. So, like, my man sold it. I'm like, yo, you ain't gotta sell these little $5 fireworks that you got.
Yeah.
Sparklers. You got sparklers. That's what we got. The old school sparklers. That's what we got.
It's like when Gilbert used to come out.
Word. They use Gilbert's pyro.
Yo.
I remember he should be on some.
Get off me! Get off me!
Yo, you remember those little poppers, those little white poppers that you throw on the ground and a little pop? They filled up that whole cardboard with them shits, and when they landed, you. That's all they have. Yeah.
What it was. And now he just sounded like Paul Heyman.
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yo.
Man, a Grammy.
Hell
he
yeah.
got it.
Between
the bag.
Between Paul's promo and then Roman's promo, I'm like, yo,
yeah.
I wouldn't show up.
He's my president.
Like missionary over and I was like, oh, we're going there. Okay.
Yo, this is not. Yes, this is not no suffering succotash Roman, son.
Nope.
This is Cena. You better come correct, nigga. You feel me?
He said, I don't want to see you. And we're not going to see you, Cena, period. I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. See?
But then you have the Prince. You have the Prince coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm way more interested in that than Cena. Way more interested
Me
in
too.
that.
Me too.
Absolutely. I'm ready for it.
He has more than 5 moves of doom.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want regular Finn Balor.
No, I don't either. I want the NXT one, but
I know I want Demon Balor. We haven't seen Demon Balor for a while. I want to see Demon Balor.
I kind of want to see
Demon. That's not fun. He has to get into it. At least to be in a title feud for him to do it. Not just like a match with Roman. No offense, but I don't think it's a title match, is it?
I don't know.
If it is, that's different. But let him be the NXT Balor.
I would love to see a Demon Balor, but when it means something.
Yes.
You know?
Like I said, if he's getting a title shot in the pay-per-view, like one of the major fours,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. I would prefer WrestleMania, so it can be a real thing.
Yes. That would be dope.
Saying?
But yo, not for nothing, I'm waiting for Roman to be like, we gonna beat up Finn Balor, and after that, Cena, we coming for you, nigga. I'm waiting for that shit, son.
By the way, I was watching the show, right? Wrestling with Regret, that dude, he's dope. And he's reviewing that show, this Spring Stampede, when Booker does that.
Oh, shit.
And somebody goes, yo, but you think that's one of the worst promos? Everyone go, no, actually the promo's fine. It wasn't until the end, and he realized what he said, and he was like, oh, shit. And he recovered. I mean, it wasn't a bad promo. He just happened to drop the N-word.
Yeah.
And I go, by the way, a black man dropping the N-word is not really a problem.
It's not.
If Scott Steiner would have did that, I'd be like, all right, that was horrendous. What are you doing, bro?
That's when you would have got the cat from Shrek. Oh, Puss in Boots.
Exactly,
Oh.
yeah.
It's like,
Booker, you can tell Booker was like, oh, man, I'm fired. And they were like, nah, you're good.
it's racist if we fire you.
Yeah, but it's ironic that you say that, and I'm like, I just saw that review, and it's funny. By the way, that pay-per-view was pretty much ass. It was like 3 good matches, and of course, one was a cruiserweight match. No, actually 2. It was Rey and Ultimo, and Dean Malenko and Benoit.
Okay.
So that Rey and Ultimo were the first match, and then Dean and Benoit were the third match, I believe. So you're pretty good right there. Like good match, trash, good match.
That's usually how it goes, though.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that's
fucked up. There we go.
Hey,
the Tribal King.
That's right. Our Tribal King. we need to do something with Show's fucking box anyway. This motherfucker don't want to show up. I did not hear Tanashi. Tanashi came on AEW and Moxie Challenge.
He challenged for the IGP US Championship.
But isn't this dude the champion?
Lance Archer.
Yeah.
He's gonna face him probably next week. He's coming over. Remember, they have that relationship going.
No, yeah. So he beat Haku's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny because Haku was there.
I saw a picture of him.
Still massive as ever. Still dangerous. But yeah.
Still doesn't look like he's really aged that much, though. Like, he literally looks like he has the same face.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Never changed.
That's some Samoan
and
genes,
he's still
son.
and it's great because when Lance got the pin for the 3 count, just at that last second, you saw him trying to like get into the ring like he was back in the day. Like, oh shit, I forgot, I missed my cue. I was supposed to go in there, and it was good. It was good. The match overall was a solid match.
Yeah.
That's good. Yo, how tall is his son?
In a good light. And they can always use another big man, and that dude's a tall cat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Because Lance Archer's about 6'8", and he's taller than Lance.
Yo, he was towering over him.
Like he's taller than Lance.
It's like our Giant Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Giant Gonzaga. Yeah.
I think he might be under 7'7", but he's there.
No, yeah, he's up there, but
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dream match. Giant Gonzaga and Haku's son. Shit.
Oh, hell, the Tribal King.
For real. All right, so
You might as well get started, man.
no, yeah. I have a question because I was on one of my other viewers' streams and he asked me how did I feel about Nikki Ash, like that superhero character. I'm digging it, but I do see, there could be a time where that shit gets old quick. But
Well, what you got to do with a character like that, I believe, is hero for some part, then it turns into the villain. It's that saying, you're the hero, but you live long enough, you become the villain. So you can just do that. That's your heel turn. So you can usually take the character, just switch the colors out, change the mask or whatever. But most villains don't have masks, they don't give a shit. And there you go.
true.
It's a natural
Change that
evolution
mask
of it.
to a face paint instead.
There you go. Yeah. And she won't have any crazy superpowers. She'll just be a complete cunt.
That's it. That'd be a
So
superpower.
basically, we're just gonna have Nikki Cross back from Sanity, that type of persona.
No, not. I don't want her to be
When she
crazy. I
turns-
want her to be. I want her to be
I'm saying
calculated.
that's a
You know what I
villain.
mean?
But
Yeah, but I want her to be calculated. You know what I'm saying? I want her to be smarter. Like like you see how they try to make Flair look all this intelligent, conniving. No, I want her to be better than that. Like she finds every easy way out. You know what I mean?
I want them to have subtitles underneath when she cuts promos, because sometimes her accent just like drives me a little bit crazy.
Amazing. I can understand.
I need subtitles like what they do with Andrade. So we
No,
can
I
do
need
it with
sometimes like you do in Kind Time. When you had Kind Time, I'm like, yo, he said way more than the. Don't do that.
Yo, for real.
That's like they do the UFC things and the guy translates. I go, yo, he said way more than that. Because, yo, Portuguese is pretty much Spanish. Like, my man, he cursed in there. Go back and say that again.
No, but that is funny when the guy be like, and he was like, you gotta jab more. Just jab more. Like,
I'm
but
like,
man,
no,
just
that's not what he said.
This a half hour of whole boogada ha and jab more. Like, you should have just let it be. We would have figured this shit out with his little fucking movements.
I'd be like, yo, oh, so that's what he's just doing.
Yeah.
He's just doing calf kicks now. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Nikki Cross, I can see that. I do appreciate the fact that she's trying to be an inspiration for little girls to, live their dream and all that other shit. I get that, but I can see it being old a lot because, she cut the same promo twice on Raw. I don't know if you caught that.
All that other shit.
and old quickly. That's the thing.
Yes.
Is this one thing for it to get old within time? After a while, it's like, okay, it's gone long enough. This looks like an act that would die quickly. Quicker.
Apparently the crowd is already turning on it.
Later.
Yeah, apparently the crowd is already turning on it.
Yeah.
They're like on some, fuck you. I'm like, hey, wait, whoa, hey.
And it's good.
Give it a month before you turn on it. Give it a month.
When you put her in a match against Charlotte Flair again, let the underdog get the win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that contenders match was stupid.
Yeah, it was dumb as shit. It honestly, it made no sense. If anything, it made Charlotte Flair look stronger, and it shouldn't. I get it. We're almost a superhero, but I'm at this point where if you're the champion, you're not almost anymore. You are a superhero. You defeated the villains, and by surviving a matchup.
No, for real.
It's she's cool and all. I like the character. I like what we're going with this, but the shtick can basically end at any given moment. Like you said, she cut the same promo twice in 1 week. Are we gonna hear the same thing over again the following week? Like, no.
If we do,
we will. Because they tend to fucking they tend to
raw.
show replays on live TV. What's going on, Anthony? But yeah, man.
What's funny? That with that Roman promo, they actually edited out that missionary thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
I was like, why? He didn't say anything about the actual plowing. He just said, yo, it's like doing it all the time.
Yeah.
We know everybody knows someone that's like, yo, this ex-wife is like that. You're like, really? That's all you guys do?
Hey.
No slap of the knob, no, nothing in public. That's what you guys do straight. Like Bro said, that's what the guy you want straight, bland all the time. All right, good luck with that shit.
Hey, yo, sometimes it bees that way, bro. You need a hard day's work. You don't need to be doing no gorilla style and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, did you say gorilla style?
Yeah,
no,
you
that's
ain't.
it. That's definitely
Yeah.
That's gonna be somebody's fighting style in there.
Oh yeah.
Gorilla style.
Gorilla. You got gorilla style, froggy style. Fucking giraffe style, all that shit. Yeah, the Kama Sutra ain't got shit on the Bronx. You feel me?
Giraffe style.
The mad neck. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this is a kid's show. What are you doing?
Actually, my kid is actually watching this.
That's
show.
impossible.
Sleep.
All right, we got a good question here from
What's that?
SC Williams. Hey guys, hi guys, I'm
Welcome to
new
the
here.
show.
Welcome to the show, Williams. Who are some wrestlers that need a character change, and who should go back to NXT? And how would you build Naomi on SmackDown if you was the GM? Thanks, guys. What's up, Toe? What's going on, Williams?
All right.
You want to take that first?
I'll give it to Gigi because
Yeah,
that's
Gigi. Yeah.
All right. Some wrestlers that need a character change. Simple. Doo-wop. Put her back with her original name. Put some respect to her motherfucking name. We're not introduced to her as Doo-wop, all right? Her name is Piper. All right? Know her name and respect the former NXT UK Women's Champion. That's one. Secondly, I would basically also repackage. Man. I would repackage all of the writers from Monday Night Raw to actual good writers.
I don't know about that being a character change, but you know what? Hey, I get it. I dig it. I dig it.
They are characters. There are a whole bunch of doinks back there, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. A whole bunch of clown niggas writing this shit, and here we are as suckers fucking watching a 3-hour horror show, and it's not even Halloween.
Yo, for real. For real.
Like, nah.
Can't wait for the
Fuck
Halloween episode.
Elias I don't think Elias needs to be repackaged. I think Elias just needs to get away from the current feud that he has right now. I think I'm just trying to go through. Eva Marie just needs to get fired. She doesn't need to get repackaged. She just needs to go. Mandy Rose, another one that needs to get repackaged. She moved to NXT for what? What purpose? She's been there for 3 weeks
and
now.
be a distraction.
Yeah, nah. She's much more than that. She's actually been putting in the work.
I agree. It's frustrating.
And for her to now just look like she just wants to have competitions against Frankie Monet, unless you're having an in-ring competition, and not for nothing. Mandy Rose is pretty good in the ring, but she's no Frankie.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Frankie Monet be putting in that work way before she was in NXT. And her moveset is insane. Her moveset is insane. You're literally watching a female version of John Morrison in also some sort of way. You know, she's just a little bit, because obviously they're partners. They train in the ring together. There's going to be certain moves that looks very similar to what their significant other is doing and stuff like that. Same thing with Charlotte and Andrade. Like, if there's a video out there where you actually can see Andrade and Charlotte literally doing the same exact move to their opponent. The same exact thing. Flawless.
Naomi needs to start doing super kicks and all that then.
That's it.
She
we
can.
just need to fix it. A person I would also like to repackage is Cody Rhodes. I'm tired of seeing this nigga as the American Nightmare. Nigga, you're not your hairstyle's a nightmare. That bleach blonde shit is a nightmare. That tattoo on your neck is a fucking nightmare.
I was just about to say that.
That was a fucking crucial mistake.
Yeah.
I saw that shit. I was like, ew.
He's not gonna get no office job anytime soon.
That artist is
well, why are you
fucking
gonna put it on your neck?
Yeah.
Like, at all places, like, you're just what? You want to show that you have a tattoo on your neck because you want to be hard? No, absolutely not. Just because you got a tattoo on your neck don't mean jack shit. It means you got an ugly ass tattoo on your neck that makes no goddamn sense with the rest of the tattoos that you have on your body.
Word.
You
got lips.
Fucked up by the placement there.
So how would you rebrand Naomi? How would you build her on SmackDown?
Oh, Naomi just needs a good run. And it's the thing. Naomi is, and I think we spoke about this. Naomi is a great athlete and competitor in the ring. However, she is not good on the mic. If you want to repackage her by putting somebody with mic skills, and that's going to be a mouthpiece for her, because she can't, not to say she can't cut a promo, but her promos don't sell whether she's a heel or a face. Because when she was a face and she was champion, she was dope and everything like that, but her promos was too, hey, okay, I'm gonna fight you. Yeah, it's just, it wasn't interesting. It wasn't interesting at all. She does not need to speak. She needs somebody to speak for her. And I hate to say it because I love Naomi. Like, again, she's a great competitor in the ring and one of the most athletic women that they have on the roster.
Absolutely.
But she's not a complete total package.
Well, I think
that kind of RVD kind of feel thing to her.
I think the biggest thing with Naomi is that she's not that character she's portraying. Because, well, the thing is in real life, because most of the time you see when they can't speak or they can't articulate and cut promos and they don't know that's not them. So they don't know how to be the person that they're trying to be on TV. You feel me? And you don't really, if she's so athletic and all that, you don't really need her to be cutting promos. Just do that whole, if you think you better than me, let's go check it out. You married to a fucking Uso who's a thug. Have some thugness in you. You feel me? You want to answer these questions later? You want me? You want to go next? What's up? You can prepackage. All right.
I'm still, the thing is, I'm running through the Rolodex of people that need it really bad.
All right,
some
cool.
people are like, it's okay. They're like, they just need to be themselves more, like we said before.
Yeah.
But some people really need it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't mention anybody going back to NXT, by the way. G.
Oh, that's true.
You didn't mention who needs to go back to NXT. That was part of the question.
Yes.
I found that very interesting because,
I don't think I want to put anybody else in NXT because I'm still trying to learn the people who are in NXT right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hit Row?
You got Hit Row that's doing their thing.
You got the Phantasmos?
You got, that's another one that's doing their thing. You already have Karrion Kross.
Main roster.
Yeah, right.
Right. But you're shifting in between a main roster and then NXT. Not to say NXT is not a main roster, because in our point of view, it's probably the best roster that WWE has right now. But you have somebody. First and foremost, you guys, they completely fucked up his debut. All right, on SmackDown by making him lose to Jeff Hardy, and now you can't even continue that feud because of COVID-19.
Yeah, we all went in on that one last week. We were all highly pissed off at that.
Yes.
Mostly show because he doesn't like Hardy.
And it's like it's not only that, it's like you have an NXT champion on a main roster show. You don't bring out his shorty, which kind of gives it the complete package, okay? You portray him on NXT like he's this unstoppable force, okay? And then he gets fucked up by Jeff Hardy. Now, not to say anything bad on Jeff Hardy, but this is Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is known to put people over, And not to say that he hasn't been going over. He doesn't need the win. What? He needs to write off his contract and go back to with his brother in the AEW.
Oh yeah.
They wait. They also.
Yeah, and the thing is, Jeff Hardy's been used in squash matches. He's been a patsy pretty much for the past couple weeks, and then for him to be Cross, like really, him? I'd have preferred him beating Sheamus.
His entrance was mad. Bland.
Yes, because
TikTok.
he needs Charlotte.
His girl wasn't with him. But even if his girl was with him, you got to keep that TikTok thing.
Yes.
That's a thing he has. I'm like, all right, cool. All of a sudden, I told these guys, I want to get something in the kitchen. I come back, I was like, what the fuck happened? What? He lost? Wait, what? And then
I
she
do
champion
like-
looking like a chump.
I do like, however, the match that they put together because of Jeff Hardy having COVID and he couldn't continue the follow-up match where Cross would basically have gone over. And I know they're going to revisit that once Hardy comes back from just being home and whatever the case may be. I really enjoyed the match between Cross and Keith Lee.
It's funny,
You know?
Kenny had a good idea for that. What did Kenny say? He said, like, yo, like, have him beat the shit out of that first night, right? Out of Hardy, and then Keith Lee comes out and rescues Hardy. And I was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
one
then
way
you
to
can revisit the match that they never had in NXT.
the
Because
rematch.
shoulders.
Yeah, the rematch. Yeah.
Yeah. Then again, you could just, and then months of storyline.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not against Hardy, but he can wrestle Humberto Del Rio.
that's
day.
logic though. Remember, we don't live in a logic-based world when it comes to wrestling.
No, the WWE doesn't.
Oh, okay, yes, true.
Don't disrespect us, man. We're better than them.
True.
We can book an actual storyline for more than a month, and people care.
But the thing is, once we book these storylines, these wrestlers are fired. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So,
You think the Miz isn't in all of mine?
of
He's gonna
course.
crisscross in all of them.
Oh yeah, of
The Miz?
course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. I can see it.
Absolutely.
I can see it, bro. I can see it. So, how I would repackage Naomi or build Naomi on SmackDown? To be honest with you, I would change her gear. Like, I like the glow aspect of everything, but it's time now to be serious. I would have her be like, she's in a tag team match with excuse me, there's 7 female wrestlers shown on TV between Raw and SmackDown. So forgive me if I can't tell you which diva's on what. But she teams up with a fucking diva on SmackDown, and then just out of nowhere goes, "What am I doing? Like, what am I doing? I'm not here for this." You know, like I'm not a show deal. I'm not a puppet. Like, what is this shit? I come out here dancing with the lights to make y'all feel good, and then I'm teaming up with every single diva on the roster. I'm a former Divas champion. I'm a former Women's SmackDown champion. Y'all gonna have to put some respect on my name. I don't know who you think I am, but this ain't happening no more. That's how I would have her to show that attitude. Because since there's no way you can build someone up in the women's division, I would have her show that attitude and then go straight for Bianca Belair. Go straight for Bianca Belair. Be like, yo, you may have beat Sasha and Bayley, but you ain't never faced me. I'm more athletic than them. I'm more athletic than you. I've been here for so long, and y'all treat me like a joke. Nah, it ain't your time no more, Bianca. You just holding that title for me, and I would have had that gangster shit come out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would brand Naomi, because there aren't many bad guy female wrestlers on SmackDown that I'm aware of besides Carmella, and she's not doing it. She's not doing it. She's not being a good bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
You're being really polite about that.
I'm the most beautiful. It doesn't make you sound bad, like you're a bad person. It just makes you sound vain and annoying.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Makes you sound needy.
yeah, like you need attention.
Yes.
And when people are consistently needy like that for attention, it causes the opposite. Like, we don't want to look at you anymore. Let's look over here.
Become Corbin.
Yeah. But you know,
Essentially.
But the thing is, though, I think Carmella's gimmick can work, but she needs to stop doing it to the fans. Start doing it to the wrestlers. Because when she becomes involved with the male wrestlers and she starts doing this flirt shit to get her way with this wrestler and that wrestler, and now they're fighting over her, it takes her out of the title picture, but it keeps her relevant. You feel me? And then it's like, she's bad. She got her web on all these guys, and she can influence her spot. Because that's, in all honesty, no offense, Gigi, but that's how most women influence themselves to be in areas that they are. You know what I'm saying? The same way men influence their relationships with other guys to get higher positions, and they use networking and all that. She can do that Whereas like it's not about my talents, it's about my beauty. And I'm gonna use that as an advantage. And I'll have this guy work for me, that guy work for me, this do that, and this, and then you have more storylines on fucking SmackDown. And she can even try that same shit with Roman. Yeah, she can try that same shit with Roman, and Roman be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Carmella, though, here's the thing with Carmella, it's happened already before. We had this Carmella when she was with Enzo and Cassidy, okay, where she was like this third person. She was their beautician, all right, and then
the new sign to Diamond Wrestling. She meant Big Cass. See, the bourbon came in quick.
I'm like,
yo, that's a 7'3" Big Cassidy sign to Diamond Wrestling.
And you can't teach that.
but I'm saying, you had her start off with them. Then eventually along the line, they get separated because they get the call up and she's in NXT still, which is probably the best thing that's ever happened to her because that team just went right down the drain. And then you have her also with James Ellsworth, which did nothing for her except except disrespect the first ever women's ladders match. You don't understand. Watching the Money in the Bank ladder match, the first ever women's ladder, like Money in the Bank ladder match, and then you have James Ellsworth to grab the briefcase to drop it to Carmella. I guess, yeah, people are like, oh, it's for story. No, they shouldn't have fucked around with it. This is the first match ever to happen in history, and the person to first grab it is James Ellsworth. You have a male grabbing a women's briefcase to give it to Carmella. And then they end up doing a fucking repeat of the match, I believe on SmackDown that they had it on, and then she actually climbed to the top of the ladder and grabbed the briefcase herself without the assist of her male person that was with her at the time. You know, which shouldn't have happened that way because her grabbing the briefcase should happen the first time around.
Yeah, they fucked that up so much. They had to run that back.
They had to run it back, but then when you ran it back, it wasn't as special as it was on the first one.
No, yeah.
You know? And it was like, okay, well, it's going to be the same results. Why couldn't we get this the first round? What happened? You know? And if you put her back into a storyline where you have different men, like trying to hit on her, she had a freaking, what's this guy's name? The wine expert guy. God, what the hell is his name? I keep forgetting I see his face. I can't get his name. The one that's with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
Oh, Reginald.
Reginald. She had Reginald. Reginald did almost anything. Because, oh, you're so beautiful. You're the best. This, that. She had this already.
But the thing is,
they're not going anywhere with that.
Yeah.
And then her man is Corey Graves. And we all know this because he does the podcast. She shows up randomly. You know, it's not to say you can't. If you can't keep the two separated, you can't give me a storyline where you're going to make me think these two guys are fighting over her. And then Corey Graves is just on commentary like, yeah. So this is happening. You know, I mean, you know, he's professional enough to be like, you know, he's going to sell it as much as he can. But at the end of the day, us fans who know shit is going to be like, well, what the fuck? But this is weird. What? No, we need I need Carmella to not be
that.
Yeah, I just. You know what? The best time that Carmella had was with R-Truth. I swear to God, as stupid as and comical that skit was, I was actually entertained by her.
No, it was
this whole new shit that she got going on right now. I'm not entertained by it. And if she were to be in a love triangle with two, let's just say, Angel Garza and I don't know, pick some motherfucking fuckboy that's in WWE right now.
Yeah.
You know, they're two fight. It's not going to be meaningful. I need something that's gonna be meaningful enough for me to be completely interested and invested in.
Yeah,
That type of storyline that's not gonna keep me interested and invested.
yeah. The problem with the women is that there's not enough of them, and they're trying to build up everywhere at the same time. And when you do that, everyone looks weak. If Carmella looked strong with that whole Reginald shit, it would have been something different. If she looked strong now as the most beautiful girl in wrestling, it would be different. But you make her look so weak. It's the booking that kills some of the characters. We got another question. We got another question, but we got a few questions now. They're pouring in here. All right, so yeah, Danny asks, I hope I'm not stressing you guys. One, how you feel about the new music in the WWE? Do you think Jim Johnson needs to come back? Two, how do you feel about AEW music and top 5 music from the two top 5 music entrance musics? Go ahead, Labe.
It's funny. I have heard like 2 AEW songs, like entrance songs, because I usually come in as a match is starting, right?
Yeah.
Like I haven't caught many entrance themes. Darby Allin's actually like is different, so and I'm pretty sure he has a lot of influence in it. I like Wild Thing because I like Major League, the baseball movie, and then the movie, the actual movie Wild Thing. By the way, there is a movie called Wild Thing. It's really 80s, like rare find it thing. It's cool. And then the Jungle Boy one, of course, Mox. There was another song, the one Moxie had before, I was a fan of. But does Jim Johnson come back? I believe he does. For a second, I was liking these guys that were doing the NXT ones. CFO, is that their name? CFOS. Like those are the guys that did the Usos original song, and then they had the Usos come in and do the vocals. The new Uso song, the Down With. Like I like that.
It's CFO dollar sign.
There you go, CFO. There you go. That's a dollar sign. There you go.
Most of the songs, I don't think they need to bring Jim Johnson back. I think they need to bring CFO dollar sign back because they were the guys that did
Balor.
They did Balor.
They did the Usos new song.
They did Usos. They did Keith Lee song, original song. They did so many good fucking songs.
Yeah, man. They had the Kevin Owens song, his song when he first got there. You know what I mean? That they whatever came from NXT there at that point, because they were only doing it for NXT. They just
They did Sami Zayn's song. Like anybody that you see nowadays, they did their song and it was popping. They made entrance songs fun again.
Yeah. So the top 5 for me would be definitely the first one would be Stone Cold because you hear that glass break, everybody goes batshit no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Number 2, definitely Hogan because it's very patriotic, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Hey, spoiler alert, Sheena's not on this.
look at Gigi's face.
Say what you want, son. Say what you want. That shit comes on, son. The weights come up faster, bro.
I hear you. No, yeah. We're all real Americans here.
The Undertaker's very first. The Undertaker's first one.
The Undertaker's first
one. Definitely Rey Mysterio's WCW one.
Dun 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 dun.
And I gotta pick one from now. I like Roman Sephiroth's whole thing right now. So like, it's like you ever play Final Fantasy? It's like it sounds like Sephiroth's theme, like the final boss, like he's the guy. You know what I'm saying? And this is called the Head of the Table. I actually like it. You know what I'm saying? And once again, that comes on. The weights come up faster. You know what I'm saying? And it's on.
Yeah. Gigi, you want to go?
Oh man, there's so many songs, man. I legit, this is true. Every day right before I walk into my store, my job, we ain't gonna mention where. For those who don't know, if you don't know, too bad. I will always walk into a wrestling theme song. I'm obsessed with Motorhead Evolution. That they, oh man, that was a great song.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Rest in peace, Lenny.
David Batista, Walk Alone.
Which one, Saliva or the original?
Man, both were good. I'm gonna go with Saliva though, because that's the one that I was just like, it's just fucking amazing. Oh man, the Shinsuke Nakamura theme song, but with the violinist in the beginning of it. So it's basically NXT Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
Entrance
versus Zayn. Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
So that is definitely if you're gonna go with a Hogan song, I wouldn't choose Real American. I would use the NWO.
No.
Jimmy, yeah.
Standing next to a mountain.
Absolutely.
Chop it down with the axe in my hand. Yeah, that was a good one.
Great.
Yeah.
That's always great.
It's okay. Gotcha.
It's alright though. Copyright. We already got copyright straightened on all the other podcasts.
Really? Awesome.
Yo, yeah.
I love it.
The comic book one, I played the Avengers song for literally 2 seconds. I got a copyright claim on it. So fuck you guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Roman's theme to just to get the trifecta going.
That's it. No, yeah.
Get my phone over here. Yeah.
No, yeah, that was.
What else did you? Is that 5?
I think that's 4. No, that's 4.
More.
Sure. Shit, man. So many. There's so many. Oh man. I can legit have a whole fucking list of, like, here's all my list of wrestling songs I listen to on a daily basis.
You're saying, man.
Let's see. So we got Shinsuke, we got Jimi Hendrix, NWO, Hogan. See, I gave you Hogan. All right, let's just.
Hey,
you're welcome. All right.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Oh man, we got Evolution, we got Batista, and man, last but not least, I always liked this song, and I can never find it now, and it irritates me because Lita is always my favorite female wrestler of all time, and the song that she has now, so Fuck Your Rules, was always great. I think the song was by Boy Meets Car or some shit like that. When she had that particular song, that was just like my all-time, just like, I'm gonna just rock out no matter what, because it was like a hype rock song for me.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the only female songs that I actually can tolerate. I like Sasha's song, that she has, even with Snoop Dogg and stuff. It's entertaining enough. When Nikki Cross was part of Sanity, I liked maybe the first 30 seconds before I was like, all right, skip. Naomi's amazing. I listen to that when I want to get dressed and need to hurry up. I feel like that's a song that I would have to hurry up to, and yeah, that's about it. AEW, man, Jericho's the top one on my list.
Of course.
But that's Jericho's song. That's not an AEW song. You know what I'm saying? That song came out with Fozzy, and it was basically his best song that he's ever done with Fozzy.
No, yeah.
But it's the wrestling entrance, so therefore AEW. Jungle Boy, Jurassic Express. I love that song.
His new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the one. I'm not so crazy about John Moxley's Wow Thing. I get it, but I don't understand why he has that song.
I don't either.
Like what? Wow Thing?
What? He is a lunatic fringe.
We're trying to get away from that. We're not in WWE anymore.
He's not helping the cause. He's not helping it with that shit.
You're not helping it by saying it either. No one's helping each other out here. Nobody.
This is true. This is true.
Oh, side note, Finn Balor's theme.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Honorable mention, Finn Balor.
I want the extra heartbeats in the song.
Yeah.
All right.
The demon version.
One, where he has extra heartbeats in the song. Because
I'm talking about I'm not talking about the remix. I'm talking about with the heartbeats in it. Yeah. Like it starts that way. Yeah. Not that remix shit that I was like, what? No, not that. So
yeah.
AEW. That's it. I mean, Dr. Britt Baker. I like her entrance. The Doctor Will See You Now, and it's actually a pretty good rock song. But it's not really. There's only a few of them that I can actually be like, okay, I hear it. I actually acknowledge it, but a lot of it sometimes sounds very generic to me.
Yeah.
You know? Sandman song. I love that shit. I think that's one of the most best songs that has ever came out for that character.
Enter the Sandman.
I mean,
RVD's Walk.
Oh yeah.
Duh.
Well, the question was of the two, so it was WWE and AEW.
Okay.
So you not using those was justified, Lay. So it's not like you missed out on that opportunity. Yeah.
Well, I did throw Ray's WCW, so I can switch that out probably for Finn Balor's.
All right, I hear you.
Yeah.
I'll give it to
yours?
Yeah, I'll give it to you quick. The Warrior, Sting, WWE Sting. I like that one. Roman Reigns, Goldberg, the new one. This new Roman Reigns shit, I'm digging it. Goldberg, because just walking to that shit. And Shinsuke Nakamura, the violin, no words, just the violin. Hype. AEW, Jericho, Pentagon Jr.,
oh, word.
Yeah, I like Orange Cassidy shit a little bit, Orange Cassidy song is alright. And Darby Allin. What was that, 4?
You need one more thing.
I need one more. Santana Ortiz.
Ah, yes.
There you go. There.
That's good. I was thinking about that one too.
Yeah. All right, so we got another question. This is how would you build up Angel Garza to go to SmackDown? And who would you want to see challenge Apollo Crews for the IC title? So basically, would you use the main roster or call up guys from the NXT?
What was that shit show with fucking Big E coming out with the Money in the Bank, trying to cut a promo, and then all of a sudden Apollo Crews comes out. Oh, Big E, I congratulate you. Like, nigga, we're past the IC title. We're looking past you now. Why are you coming back? And then all these superstars that are coming out, like, it's Project Runway. What are we doing? No. Man, this is the thing. Angel Garza is going to get lost in the shuffle. No matter where you put him, he was better off in NXT. He's not. Maybe make him drop his weight to where it's 205 and go for a cruiserweight title. I see him more for a cruiserweight champion down the line than anything else. As for Apollo Crews and who's going to be his next opponent, I don't care. Because I think I'm at that point where I don't care anymore. Ricochet. Give it a Ricochet.
So you will move Ricochet to SmackDown?
I'll move Ricochet to SmackDown to get that belt. But the thing is that I need Ricochet to be NXT Ricochet and not this fucking trash that he's been for X amount of years.
You don't like that? You don't like that dab? You don't like the dab that he been doing? I don't know.
I need to. No, because that's what TJ Parker's used to do. And he was the first 205 TJ Perkins. I said Parkers.
I
Ha!
get.
Perkins.
I was giving you the chance, and you corrected yourself.
I did.
What,
Thank you. I was like, wait, that
what
didn't
is
sound
what is
right.
Ricochet doing? I'm sorry, I missed this.
The
What is
little,
Ricochet
the little dab, the little. I can't.
The little-
the little sneeze in the arm, to stop the COVID
okay.
spread. Yeah, he's doing that.
doing? Okay.
It's dumb. It didn't work for the first person that decided to go ahead and do it. It's not gonna work for the Lex nigga. Like, it's trash. You know.
Yeah.
I need him to be different. He's going into this feud between John Morrison and Miz, which I'm surprised they're getting away with the word moist.
I am also. Not gonna lie.
But meanwhile, missionaries cut out.
True.
Moist. I love when people
America's
get
most wanted. I'm like,
Yo, that's gold. That's gold though. All right, yo, Lay, who do you want Cruz to defend the title against, and how would you build up Angel Garza?
well, if I was gonna do anything, I'll bring up Bronson Reed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Bronson Reed comes up, and Apollo completely is thrown off. He's like, oh shit. And Bronson Reed's big enough to where he can wrestle Apollo in a certain style, but he can still move. And that big dude outside is never going to be a problem for him. You know what I'm saying? As for Angel Garza,
I feel like he's a lost cause.
I feel like with Angel, you can, instead of getting that Latin lover, she needs to go.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
You just make him a dick.
Yeah.
Don't make him want to seduce people. Just like, yo, just go in there and be like, yo, listen, I want you to understand this. I am the best Latin wrestler that's ever been in here. Maybe we'll go, oh, you serious? And he goes, yeah. The other guy that was here left. I'm still here. And little.
Little
But still, you know what I'm saying?
puyas.
Little puyas, and I can prove it to anybody. Whoever comes out, he wrestles. And when he goes, at one point, he has to get to a title. But the point is, he has to get away from that rose shit. Shit makes no sense at this point. Because every time we see him, he does it. And then we see him a month later, and he does it. We're like, yo, it's been a month since we've seen you. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
He just has to be consistent. He has to be a consistent dick. That's all.
No, it's true.
He's trying to be the new Latino heat and is not giving him any heat whatsoever. It's just like, oh.
See, Latino heat worked because he was doing it to China.
Word.
That's what it was.
One woman he would focus on.
Yes. So
He had somebody to work with.
yeah, that's true. And not for nothing, China was beautiful, and she was one of those you would least expect him to go after. So she's thrown off by it, we're thrown off by it, and he's doing a hell of a job doing it. And that's just a testament to Eddie. You know,
Absolutely.
and Angel Garza, as talented as he may be in the ring, he'll never be Eddie. Not his
With all due
charisma.
respect,
Not his
Eddie
charisma.
made, Eddie made China more interesting than she was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking Eddie, man. Could do that to anybody. Fucking
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah, that was a good
you're
one.
interesting now because like JBL made JBL interesting. Made him an asshole. Like, yo, but it's Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It is.
yeah.
That I think this whole Rose nonsense, especially lately, where he was been shoving it down his opponent's trunks lately. Like he shoved the Rose in the front part of a trunk and then the back part of a trunk.
I don't get
I'm
it.
quite concerned about what's going on my TV. I thought this was a family show that we were watching.
But Missionary gets cut out.
But Missionary gets cut out. Missionary definitely gets cut out. I think that he should feud with possibly Dominic. You know what? Let's get the Latinos together to have a feud against each other. You know, Angel Garza is not green. He can go, but he's Angel Green is basically Austin Theory for the Latinos. You know, Austin Theory in NXT with Johnny or Gargano and the way and everything like that, how he's just like a extra piece or everything like that. And he's not to say he's not that important, but he's really not that important to the fraction. Um, Angel Garza has more or less like he's not really that important for us to be completely invested in.
Yeah.
He needs to he needs to come in like he is the next Andrade. Come in dripped out, suits. I hit money. I got money. I get bitches. You want my like instead of him giving flowers, let the bitches flock to him, and he can be like, no,
Like a male
you're
version
not
of
up to
Carmella.
essentially. But it for a male, it's easier to be kind of go ahead and portray that.
Yeah.
But we're so in how can I say it? We're out of the era where the women are considered as like these airhead. Oh my god, he's so sexy, and we have more women that's just independent. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you have a lot of just strong, independent women like your Charlottes, like your Beckys, like your Sashas, like your Baileys,
You
not for nothing, they're
you
all like they're. What happened?
you brought up something that clicked in me. Imagine he does some Latino shit to Charlotte. Because Charlotte's so full of herself, right? You spit that game to Charlotte with Charlotte's character, that could be something interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like they do it right because she is with Andrade, so she's used to the Latino game. So that could be something interesting. That could be a Eddie China. You know, just because you don't see Charlotte having a love affair with guys in there because her character, she's so self-absorbed. Like she doesn't give a shit about anyone else. But yeah, you know, she's the champ. You know what I'm saying? The queen. So imagine that dude breaking down her walls. That'd be something.
And Latinos just like flat girls.
Hey, like the
And
Platinos.
you can always go ahead and try to. You can always try to say, "Mommy, it's okay. I would never leave you like other people would."
Ooh.
There you
Hey,
go.
see? Now we're there.
The more you know. See?
Yeah, there you
It
go.
goes back to those little jabs.
That's it.
And
That's
then
it.
have Zelina Vega, and then out of nowhere have Zelina Vega just come up to him like, "Oh, so you're back," and then walk away. Where it kind of ties into everything, you know. She doesn't need to say anything to Charlotte. She just needs to look at Angel like, "Oh, you're here again."
Yeah.
And then walk away. Where it kind of ties into that, like, oh, well, we know who he's really talking about now. You know, that'd be a great way to segue. But the thing is that Charlotte Flair is Charlotte Flair is Charlotte Flair. One, you have the Flair name, all right, and two, with her resume thus far, you can't. You will never be able to put Charlotte Flair in that type of storyline right now.
Nah, not right now, but give her something to do outside of the title. That could be something. See, all right. So if I was gonna build up Garza on SmackDown, I would bring up from NXT the former cruiserweight champion with his faction, his fraction.
Oh, you're talking about El Fantasma.
Yes, I would bring him up.
Fantasma.
I would bring them up as a serious Latino group, like almost like a New World Order type shit, like the Latino World Order. Yeah, and like have them start with, you know, Chad Gable and whatever Otis, or you know, some like that middle level guys build their way up that way as like, yo, we are the dominant race in this. You know what I'm saying? Like we're here to not fuck around and keep that whole Playboy shit out of it and just be like, yo, we're like the same thing with Naomi. A lot of these characters can benefit from, yo, I'm tired of this shit. You feel me?
I would have them attack Garza and tell them like that. You're the reason we're being held down up here.
That could
People
be
like you and Umberto. We attack both of them. It goes like
yeah.
that.
That could
No
be.
one takes it seriously because of people like you.
That can be good also.
Not because of us.
That can be
because of you.
yes.
You two making us look like shit up here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're down in NXT doing everything we want, and you're up here giving roses away,
shoving it down people's tights.
what kind of shit is that? And eventually they join anyway. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah. No,
What are you doing to us?
yeah. Almost like a filthy animals type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
and
way more serious.
and I would bring up Tommaso Ciampa to go after Apollo Crews for that Intercontinental title. Just because,
And
like,
also doesn't want to be part of the main roster.
I feel him. No, I feel him. But the thing is, the main roster needs like, they need to be serious.
You could bring up the guy that he tags with, Timothy Thatcher.
Yeah.
You can bring him up, and he's like losing.
But he won't go over. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He won't go over. He's not gonna go over.
I can see Tommaso Ciampa being like a new Stone Cold. You know, this not exactly like Stone Cold, but he'll go over. You know, but
I mean, the series of matches between him and Johnny Gargano in NXT when they're just like really kind of just going at each other's throats, I can see that similarity between him and Stone Cold. Yes. But when you put Tommaso Ciampa on the main roster like you did last time, and then what happened? Was it Gargano? He got injured, right? That's what stopped that whole shit in the first place. I think Gargano was the one that got injured because they wanted them to be a tag team, like do the whole DIY thing all over again. But then that didn't fall through. They were feuding, and it didn't make sense. You know,
but that's a good one.
Like it's like you can call all the people you want from NXT up, but if no one's watching NXT, then a lot of these stars that we know in NXT, because we're faithful watchers and everything like that, they don't get that same pop.
Yeah.
And and by the time they come to, let's just say that by the time they come to New York, where they're fucking hot as fuck for all of us, we don't even get to see them because they already lost their flame along the way.
Yeah. See, the problem is, like, when they come up from NXT, automatically it's like if the first 10 seconds of you walking out that stage, if you don't get over, you're a failure. What's going on, but also it's like, let them be them. The guy in NXT worked. You see, the same fans that watch NXT watch Raw and SmackDown, the same type of fans at least. He'll go over. Give him more than half the distance to the ring before you decide to cancel him. You know what I'm saying? All right, so next question. We have a few of these. How do you guys feel about the AEW entrance versus the WWE entrance? Because the guy was saying he likes the AEW style of entrance better than WWE. What do you guys think about that? And also, Anthony asked, Alberto Del Rio could have been the next Eddie Guerrero, but he messed up. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I
Before Andrade ever came onto the scene to be, let's say, the next Eddie Guerrero, because he would be the next Eddie. You can't have another Eddie, first and foremost, but you can have a similarity in understanding of it. I agree. Alberto Del Rio definitely gave me that Eddie Guerrero vibes, where he wanted to cheat. Not to say the vibes, but just like how he carried himself as a cocky character. Eddie, after a while, was a very cocky character, and he proved himself in the ring and everything like that. I can see that, and I know that I read somewhere where he basically stated that he is willing to go back to WWE, or there's talks about him going back to WWE because he realized that he made lots of mistakes, lots of everything. And he's willing to go ahead and work back with the company now that he got Dika his life together. And I'm like, I'm here like, weren't you the one on Instagram fucking talking mass shit and abusing Paige while y'all guys were out in Times Square, or embarrassing her while you guys are out in Times Square? Like, you got shit on the internet that's never going to go away.
Yeah.
And you're just a problematic person. And WWE seems like a very cool place to work in, but it also seems like a very toxic place to work in. And if you ain't got your
Agreed.
shit together personally for your damn self, and then you have the spotlight on you 24/7 because of the superstar status that you have, you're only going to end up becoming a non-better version of yourself. You're just going to get worse at where you're at self-wise, mental-wise, just I'm okay without seeing him on my TV screen for the momentarily. I don't need to see him. I got Andrade and I'm good now. He could have been the next Eddie, but yeah, he really just truly kicked himself in the ass for behaving the way he did. It was quite unbecoming.
Not the next Eddie, but a different version of something like that. You know, maybe a bigger. The Latino star they've been looking for years that they've never gotten because WWE's racist and stupid. We're gonna get somebody or somebody completely fucks it up. Yeah, but it could have been a different version of something like that with that level of talent. You know what I'm saying? And he just shitted it all away because apparently he's a douche. You know?
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's an egomaniac. Or that ego went straight to his head, thinking that he was untouchable and then he wasn't replaceable. And now look at him.
He still got to go to trial for kidnapping and assault and all that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking idiot, bro. But in my opinion, I never saw him as another Eddie. I thought he was just a good, Latino wrestler, and then just like stopped giving a shit. As he started doing the Daniel Bryan C shit, and it almost looked like he was a cheap knockoff of JBL with his character coming in, he's rich and all that other stuff, and then he started like it was all right, bro. You're a good wrestler, but you're not. I was never sold on him. Never sold on him as one of those guys.
I was honestly more sold on his ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yeah, he was over.
That was probably the most dopest thing ever, to have your own fucking ring announcer. Hey, your ring announcer had a ring announcer.
Yeah,
that's some shit.
That was some shit. But I think he fucked up though. If any chance he had of being somebody, he fucked up. And it's sad that he fucked up before all that with the whole Page thing, that him being drunk and all that. Yeah, that was just disappointment, man. He's on my list, bro. He's on those. Like I can't give you respect for that. So. But all right. So the next question, from Tommy. Were you guys surprised to see Nick Cage in AEW, and are you excited for Juventud versus Jericho next week?
Yes.
That juice.
And hell yes.
I concur with that one. The juice,
yes,
to see the juice come back.
Loose.
Yo, WCW all over again. That cruiserweight division made WCW.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, the question is, how good in shape is Hoovy?
From what
Who's still been wrestling all over the world, so he's still doing his thing apparently. One way or another, we're gonna find out. He has to be in better shape than Jericho.
Yeah, I mean Jericho let himself go for China, for Japan.
Jericho was drinking a little bit too much of the bubbly.
Your word. Well, the thing, from what I understood, was that when he went to Japan, because Japan likes bigger guys, he tried to get bigger to fit that mold of the American wrestler coming to Japan, or the foreigner coming.
Yeah.
It's just he didn't do it right. But I'm excited for that, though. I am definitely excited for that. All right, yo. Now that we got your guys' questions out the way, keep them coming. But which one of you guys want to start with rewriting Raw? Like, we kind of did it with Angel Garza and Naomi. But, which one of you guys have ideas? We're going to rewrite the show all the way up to SmackDown. The rules are this. You can't...
To SummerSlam.
Into SummerSlam, I'm sorry, yeah. That's my fault. But the rules are this. It has to be shaped in reality. So you can't have, like, the Dynamite Kid come out of nowhere.
I can't have like Nia Jax come in and fuck up Goldberg? Because I was gonna totally write
No, no.
that and have her
But
like.
no, what I meant by reality was you can't get like people who are not gonna come to the WWE to come. Like you can have Brock Lesnar because he's always in talks with contracts and all that other stuff, but you can't have like fucking dead wrestlers come back from the grave and be there. It has to be like if they gave you the book right now with what we got, and this is a little bit of the possibility. What would you do? You can have Nia Jax fuck up Goldberg.
Nah, man. I'd rather have Brock Lesnar come in and fuck up Goldberg's chance and then having the stare down between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. I want that match. I don't want Goldberg. Give Bobby Lashley the match that he's always wanted. He wanted Goldberg. He wanted Goldberg. He wanted
Brock
Brock
Lesnar.
Lesnar. I would have Brock Lesnar come out, fuck up Goldberg during that match, and then just to have a straight stare down with Bobby Lashley, F5 Bobby Lashley. Now fuck it. We're gonna have a triple threat match because God knows Goldberg can't hold his own.
So this is for SummerSlam or at SummerSlam? You would have Brock Lesnar come in at SummerSlam and have him stare down Bobby, or you would have it before?
At SummerSlam. I want that wow factor.
Okay.
I want that wow factor. I want to hear his music hit out of nowhere. Because I don't want to see Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. That's too much drama for Paul Heyman. I love Paul Heyman. I'm a Paul Heyman girl. Leave my Hebrew Jew alone. Leave my Jew alone.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of. Let's just like just throw out the whole script and let them go improv. Let them improv the whole thing.
Who would you favor if you was a writer right now and they said, "Yo, you can, do what you want. You have pick one guy, make a story for him, and we'll end it in SummerSlam." Who would you pick? Tommy said, "Leave your Jew alone." Hey, man, they've been through enough. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Wait. Nikki Ash is Raw. No.
It could be for any show.
No, I know. I'm going through the roster that I can remember that's on Raw because all I can remember are commercials.
Yeah. Sadly.
It's terrible.
You want to let go and then so you could give you time to think.
Let go. I can't.
Anytime, Tommy.
I need to think.
All right.
I would say find a better way to rebuild Ripley because I don't know what the fuck happened to that whole thing. Like you had Ripley in a prime position be better, and then they just Charlotte that shit up the whole way.
They John Cena'd it.
So I call it the Charlotte effect now because Cena's on SmackDown. But he'll be back on Raw because when they need ratings, don't worry about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Rhea was already fucked up from that loss to Charlotte, which should have never happened. Yeah, but then you do this to her, and you're like, why did you bring her up? Like literally everything was set for you to just have her as a great face, and then she was like heel face heel. I don't know what happened there. She got weird. And Charlotte came back and wanted her spot because that's what she does.
What's going on, Mimi?
But do yourself a favor and just find a great, just rebuild that young lady. She's still very young.
How would you rebuild it?
Very good. Huh?
Well, you got the book.
You have to start from the bottom. Unlike Drew, he's trying not to do. Literally. Started with a few that, personal feuds, with no titles are usually a great thing to start it. When it's just literally, I don't like you, you don't like me. I don't care if you bring whoever from NXT that they have a beef with, or somebody just literally comes out and goes, yo, I have never liked you. And when you don't have I don't like you feuds, especially with like people, like just people in general, just two people don't like each other, you get some of the better matches. Not for the title, they just legitimately hate each other. And after that, at the end of it, they respect each other. She moves on. Another feud, maybe somebody that wants to go for the belt, he goes, well, I want to go for the belt too. Do that again. You have a series of good matches. The point is, you book it one way. Make it simple. Make it about the matches. The first one is about its personal animosity. The second one, I literally want the title. I don't hate you, but you're in my way to get the shot.
Yeah.
And I'm in your way, so there we go. And eventually, she gets the shot. Hopefully, that Flair does not hold the title.
Who would you put her up against, though? For that, let's say after the first feud, the second feud to earn a shot at the title, who would you put her up against? Is
honestly,
different?
Piper.
Okay. Get her out of her
whatever the hell they call her. I don't care enough to call her that.
Yeah.
But the point is, she is, because she's faced Ripley before.
Okay.
So it's not.
She has in the UK.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be like, oh, this is the people on Raw is gonna do that, but everybody's gonna be like, yo, they have good matches together. You know what I'm saying? And then she goes up there, and and if they have good enough matches, then Piper's not left out of the loop. So like, yo, listen, we had good matches. You won one, I won one, and I figure like, yo, if anybody gets another title, that should be me. And then what you do, you build another championship caliber athlete. So simple. So ridiculously simple. And the women division needs that more than ever.
Yes, they do. So you would only change the women's division for now, or you have other plans for others?
You know what, man? On Raw, right?
Raw, SmackDown, AEW, whichever one you want.
So for Raw, I'm not gonna worry about the men's title.
Oh, you said women's title?
The men's title. I'm not gonna worry about the men's title. It's gonna go as it's gonna go. That's too much. That's too much of fucking bringing old guys back. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Tag team titles is the shit show that needs to get fixed.
Yeah,
so,
that is true.
Omos and AJ need to drop it to an actual tag team. We have 2 tag teams in NXT that you could bring up that can literally give anybody in the tag team run out in their very limited tag team division a run. Right? You can go the guys from the UK, right?
From Imperium?
You can do that very easily. And then, like, if you were to bring up the Phantasmo, you would have those, they have a tag team in them already. And his goal could be like all the gold, very simple. But you would focus on them first. Because he'd have the beef with Angel, and he had his beef with Umberto. Like, yo, what the fuck you guys doing? You'd be fucking them up individually, and they'd be doing their thing, but they'll still back him up. That's how you get actual tag team wrestling. I know the WWE hates it for some reason. Bitch is not a fan. But people actually like that shit, like myself.
Oh, yeah. I enjoy good tag team
wrestling. That's some fun shit.
Oh, yeah.
As for SmackDown, I would say Timothy Hatcher to come up. You know what I'm saying? But I would prefer Bronson Reed. Bigger guy. Apollo's a pretty big guy. You know what I'm saying? That would make sense. And push Balor to that title shot. After that Cena shit, listen, he'll be in the mix. And after that Cena shit is done and he goes film whatever the fuck he's going to film, slide in back. And then maybe a Survivor Series. Maybe Survivor Series, you have the Demon.
And Balor is good fighting with, like, bigger guys. And overall, like, in overall his match, you can put another small nigga, like, more or less to say his size frame per se, as opposed to somebody that's built like Roman or like a Brock Lesnar type. There's like, you know, like more or less bodybuilding guys. It's just his build for when he fights bigger guys. It's just that it's so much smoother. He's so much faster. You know, you have speed and endurance versus strength and brutality. You
I mean,
know, it's
when he beat
your
Roman for
typical
the
David
Universal,
versus Goliath.
yeah, when he beat Roman for the Universal title shot, that was a good match. So you can do something like that again, except Roman's more brutal, more sadistic and tactical, and Balor has a little edge to him now too. So he's like, yo, I got one shot at this, bro. I got to do it. And that's how you do it. Get that Cena shit out of there. We're done with that.
Mhm.
Because at this point, after between those two promos and the fact that people were like, yo, oh, that Cena shit was fun. We're done. You can go away now.
Yeah.
Don't you have a movie to promote? Promote the movie.
Yeah.
Go on. Okay. Yeah. That would be my thing for that.
No, I hear
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, all right. So Gigi, have you figured out what you wanted to do, or you still need time?
The women's tag team division. That needs to
That's
change.
right. They have one of those.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
My bad.
it's
Exactly.
brand new. They only have one tag team though.
An actual tag team with matching tights.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have.
Oh, and
finally,
Natalia's hurt,
Natalya and
apparently.
Tamina.
Right? Natalya got
She
hurt.
legit. I didn't read that. I didn't check out anything. I've been kind of like slacking on the
Right.
news a little bit here and there, but I did
On
see
Raw.
that she was a little bit injured on Raw. I don't
Yeah,
know
she got hurt on Raw. Yeah.
how kayfabe is that or not.
Yeah. All right. So sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, we need to change that. I like Natalya and Tamina as a team. However, they both suck at promos, and it kills me because I like them. I like them both. I really do. But sometimes I feel like Tamina can't fly as high as she would want to, very much like her father. Natalya can put on a sharpshooter, and that's gonna hurt. But I don't really see anybody really trying to tap out, especially when she's helping them get to the bottom of the rope.
Yeah.
Like it's just so plain and obvious. It's painful to watch. And when they
Yeah.
call the spots, you know, because they're veterans, they're calling the spots in the ring. You know, you can see them calling it, or you can see that their opponent is like kind of waiting for it, and it's like you see it move out the way. Oh, she didn't move out the way. There's a lot of that what's going on. I enjoyed the mini feud that was going to happen, which was going to be Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, right?
Yeah.
That was good. They were working. They were just when they were like really kind of just gelling together, just kind of like coming to a complete terms of, yo, you know what? This is my moveset. This is your moveset. Let's do this together. Oh, that would look good. You can tell that they were putting the work in the ring. And it was going to be, I want to say, promising for a women's tag team that looks cohesive. You know? Okay, we got matching gears. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pose. You know, we're gonna pose like this. We're gonna walk down the ring. We're gonna wear gold. We're like the new blonde girls that's gonna be kicking ass. And then you separate them. To put Naomi in another tag match with Asuka, with who else? Probably Rhea Ripley as well, because they, you know, she's supposed to be a good girl, right? Good guy, whatever, face. With I don't know, find somebody in NXT. We'll put them with Naomi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what's crazy. I'm fucking A. This is what bothers me the most. I legit remember having a conversation with Lita at Comic-Con, and we were talking about the women's evolution. We were talking about how the new women's belt looks like. What was the next thing was going to be legit women's tag team titles. Because this was before they had the tag team titles. And I expressed to her, like, I love the idea of having a women's tag team, but I hate the idea of putting two random women who have the complete opposite moveset of each other be put in a tag team, and it's just that there's no chemistry. And that's what frustrates me about what the writers are doing and what we are actually getting. And it's just, you're building tag teams for a day. This is legit like the old school fucking Metro card where you could ride the train a whole day for $5 or some shit like that. For $7, a whole day pass. All right. This is what we're doing with our women's. Hey, so here's your day pass today. Your tag team partner is, hold on, we're going to use the oh shit from the Royal Rumble. We're instead of picking numbers, we're going to pick your tag team. Ah, yes, it's Paige. Don't worry, she's retired. She's just going to be your valet. But she's going to be out there with you today, okay? She might get in the ring. It might be a handicap. Oh, we might, you know what? We're going to throw someone else in there. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Nia Jax. Yeah, you're going to be working with Nia Jax. You okay with that, right? How's your legs doing? We're good? Your bones are good? All right, let's make sure you walk out with the same things.
Side note, I do miss that in the Rumble to sing. I miss that.
I missed that also.
Yeah. True.
I miss the shit.
Yeah,
somebody goes, shit. You got number 1 or 2, bro. I know you got number 1 or 2. I see you're frustrated. Shit. Yeah.
And then they always have that one where they bump into each other like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's okay.
No, that was Eddie.
Yeah, I got it. Great. Yeah.
Eddie. He was like, yo, Eddie, give his number back. He goes, and? What, man? What? Give him his wallet. He goes, shit, he took my wallet too.
Yo,
that was a flair when he was in Evolution. That was awesome.
Yo, real quick. Blockerfellas Records from Germany just came through and subscribed to the YouTube channel. He said he saw a podcast. Appreciate you, bro. And he has a question. Do you like what's going on in the state of pro wrestling with the rise of AEW?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's given an option.
Yes.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Needed.
You know what's crazy? Sasha Banks tweeted out, yes, with a blue heart. I don't know what that meant.
Time?
You know, but it could be clobbering time. No, but I felt like when AEW first came out, it was old school wrestling. It made me re-love wrestling. It gave me the old school vibe. Yeah, like he said, the 90s vibe. It gave me, like, this is wrestling. Good matches. People, you know, they're telling the story through the matches and the records and all that other stuff. It felt different. It felt like a what's the word I'm looking for? It rejuvenized wrestling. I felt like it still feels like they're slowing down a little bit, but that's because of the pandemic and all that. They can't really do stuff, but they're catching back up with the fans.
Hey man, it's still a very good promotion.
No, it's still a good show. Yes.
But yeah, man, it gives you. It's just like you're just so happy to see people enjoying wrestling, and I'm talking about the guys in the ring, and they're doing the promos, and they have that freedom. They're not awesome like, oh, I can only do these moves. They're like, no. Go do you.
Yeah, go do what you want.
We'll figure out afterwards. Whatever you know how to do that shit on the level you can do it. And if there's one wrestler that does it that way, it's Ray Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
100%. You can tell there is no cap on his moves set.
Yeah,
he's just like, yo, go out there and be the fucking Ray Phoenix that you are.
That's right.
And that's a beautiful thing to watch.
You be you, but not in front of them.
Yeah. Be you. That's WWE. Be you, but just not in front of the audience.
Yes.
And AEW is like, be you in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You, only you.
That's
Don't
right.
Be you.
That's right.
Yeah, that's just a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Yo, all right. So before we go on a different tangent, I'm just gonna give you guys my ideas for Raw and SmackDown. Yes. So.
No, word.
In all honesty, I would have Ricochet win the United States title from Sheamus. At the same time, I would have Phantasmo come up from NXT with his boys and beat up Humberto. When this would take like a 2-week process. After he hurts Humberto, he would go after Ricochet, and that would be the rivalry for the United States Championship: Ricochet versus Phantasmo. And I would also have Keith Lee against Shelton Benjamin, and Bobby Lashley saying, "Screw SummerSlam. It's well known I don't want to fight Brock Lesnar. I don't want to fight Goldberg. I wanted Lesnar. Goldberg, next week, I want you in this ring because I'm not waiting for SummerSlam. That's not something I'm interested in. I'm not even going to show up to SummerSlam if I got to wrestle you." And then he beats Goldberg on that Raw. And then you would have Keith Lee and Shelton Benjamin fight it out to be that next guy. But no one knows that it's a number one contender. So Keith Lee wins, and he steps up for Bobby Lashley for SummerSlam and give him a real shot at that title. You know what I'm saying? And now you would have two champions with credible number one contenders and rivalries that would last for SummerSlam, because you don't need Bobby Lashley to wrestle every day because now he's the champion. He can be on that Roman Reigns, but Keith Lee now can come out and wrestle John Morrison and Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander and all these guys that he can keep up with and put on good matches and showcase them also. Because just because you lose a match doesn't mean you lose. You know what I'm saying? You can lose a match and still show yourself, and then that will build up for the next thing, because Shelton Benjamin gets back to his old ways and he can be the next guy to fight either Phantasmo or Ricochet for the United States Championship. Cedric Alexander could be the guy to come up for Ricochet or Phantasmo. And on SmackDown, I would have something similar to that, but instead of for Roman Reigns challenging John Cena on SmackDown, he wouldn't even acknowledge John Cena. He would just straight out be like, "Yo, Finn, I like your challenge. I like your challenge. Let's do it." And Cena would be like, "Yo, I challenge you for SummerSlam," and you just leave him alone. Ignore him. You ignore him. You ignore Cena, and then Cena just goes away, or he starts a rivalry with Sami Zayn. Because Sami Zayn comes out like, "Yo, this is the conspiracy I was talking about. They're holding me back because they know I'm the best wrestler, and he comes in here and steals my spot." And then Sami Zayn can get his get back because he got hurt the last time he fought Cena. You know what I'm saying? So it could be Sami Zayn. Yeah, Sami Zayn versus Cena at SummerSlam if you need Cena. And then what happens at SummerSlam for that is Roman Reigns would beat Finn Balor. And then The Rock comes out and goes, "Papa, homeboy, cuzzo, you're not going to ignore me. I'm the head of the table here." You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I feel like that would be even more stronger, because he's not beating Cena. He's just not acknowledging Cena. He's not giving Cena the time of day. But the legend of The Rock, his family, comes out, the big superstar, the biggest superstar to come out of wrestling. You gonna pay attention to me, homeboy. I'm not him. We know me and you can't see me have problems. You can see me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I would write to SummerSlam. I would have, just balls to the wall. Give me the attitude back. Like, I don't need old women giving birth to hands, but give me attitude. This is a competition.
You telling me you didn't like that angle?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Sexual Chocolate was my dude.
You're a sick fuck for liking that shit.
Yes. Yo, bro, I was a young kid. I wasn't getting no quality time at home. Yo, Kazan took a long time to download those pictures, bro. It's the best we had.
This is true.
It's the best we had, man. Yo, anytime, Block. Yo, you got more questions? Throw them our way, man. We love the interaction with the viewers and everything. But that's how I would do it. And I wouldn't. That Phantasmo would be the only one from NXT I would really bring up. And Naomi can wrestle Toni Storm to build herself back up, and then that would showcase those.
I was thinking about Toni Storm
because
too.
I forgot that she's on SmackDown now. You know?
Yeah.
That makes three of us.
Right.
Yes, you know.
Right, show two. Show notes.
Yeah, I forgot she was on SmackDown too, Sean. That show talking. That's the spirit of the show. Which yo,
Kinda
he,
accurate.
yeah, he dead ass is like MIA. I'm about to fucking call this nigga.
Now it's the time to get concerned.
Yeah, right. But it was alright though. No, but yeah, I would do that because I've really missed the competition aspect of wrestling because it seemed like in the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, yo, there's no crowd. These people are actually putting in effort. Like these matches are good, and then it just got stale, and it's like, oh, we're having fun out there. Sorry guys, I don't want to see you have fun. I don't want to see Ricochet dabbing. You know, it doesn't impress me that you could come out and do a fucking 27-foot, like a 720 splash, and that's all you can do. Like, for that, be the halftime show at the fucking NBA Finals. But yeah, so that's how I would do it.
That sounds good.
Not for nothing. It sounds really good. I would also go ahead and have this I don't want to call it heel turn, but in a way it's within a tag team where Shayna Baszler is like done with Nia Jax and she just like fucks her up, and we get the old Shayna Baszler NXT ruthless women's champion. You know what I mean? Because she was a beast in NXT.
Yeah, she was.
Shayna was a fucking
She was a beast at that Rumble.
She was running bitches through that roster like it was nothing. And when she came to the main roster, it's like, it just went completely south.
Yep.
She turned into this soft ass wrestler who is like, in all honesty, on some real shit. If she wants to really fuck you up, she gonna fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In real life too.
That's what I'm saying. In real life, she got a whole other fighting training style way before she got to WWE, and we need that Shayna Baszler back because the realist part of her is what drew us to her character in the first place. This whole shit that she's doing with Nia and the whole skit with Alexa and Lily, and no, we don't want that. We don't need that. I need her to be this aggressive ass bitch. I need Asuka. Give me Japan Asuka. How many times have I said that? Let's get the fucking Asuka, who's a ruthless fucking Japan wrestler, okay? We need to get rid of this whole he shit.
Yeah.
And bring more real to the upfront.
I would have loved to see NXT Asuka. Anything but the shit they got now.
It's funny. I love that. She was undefeated in NXT.
Break up that tag team. I know we're putting a lot of bitches together and we're taking a lot of people out, but I'm really done with having a tag team with Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I would like to see them separate. I saw Dakota Kai do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Raquel. And that was great.
It was.
I saw it coming. The way it was set up, we all saw it coming. I was like, "Yo, is this the heel turn that we're kind of looking in? Like, what is this the backstabbing shit? No. Oh, there it goes. Took a little bit longer than anticipated or expected, I should say.
Oh yeah.
But it was bound to happen.
No, it was, and it showed.
The best TV shit that we get to see. Sorry, the best TV show that we get to see. The best shit that we get to see is to have these two people who basically has been in a tag team, just working with each other, and they gel well, they're vibing well, they can counterattack each other's moves. It's going to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
You get to see who's the better person of that particular tag team. And it always ends so fucking good.
Oh yeah. Because I was gonna say that's a good dynamic there because Raquel has been destroying the women that she's been wrestling, and Dakota Kai knows her, so that's a good dynamic there. I like that. So Jason asks, he would have Liv Morgan versus Sonya, and if Sonya wins, she faces Bianca next, and if Liv loses, she joins Sonya as your LA Knight and Grimes.
Oh, like a butler thing.
Yes, yes.
Nice, nice. It's funny that NXT is actually really entertaining. I was not aware Cameron Grimes had that in him. He was back in Impact. Yeah, he was in Impact, folks.
Wow.
You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he had that in him, but he's really charismatic. You know what I'm saying? Really cool. I like that. And we all know LA Knight, or should we? Can I call him his real name?
Might as well.
Eli Drake.
So,
by the way, another good guy on the mic. Unbelievable.
True. He goes, Gigi, what would you do with Sonya? I would write her off and have her win the Royal Rumble.
You have a surprise entrance?
Maybe a surprise entrance. But I still want to see her come down in the suit. I want to see her in her wrestling ring. I want to see her fight in her motherfucking suit. Like, you know what? Boom. Hey, she's, you know what? And you have to think about it. It's not like we haven't seen it before. All those that's what corporate, even corporate Kane has fought.
Just as true, yes.
You know what? She's going to fight in the shirt. She ain't going to have a bra underneath. She'll have a sports bra, if anything, if it comes off and whatever the case may be. She's going to end up using it, you know, doing her shit. I can see that. Winning it, though, not so much. But definitely having a momentum there. I like what she's doing right now. I think I would like more if we were to see other people push her buttons besides Charlotte.
Which is weird because she brings Charlotte in. So you would think she would like favoritism to it, but it's a weird dynamic between her, that guy, and Charlotte. Jason was.
I would like to see like somebody else push. I would like to see somebody else push Sonya Deville's buttons from the other female side. So we got Charlotte here. All right, who do we have on SmackDown that's gonna be like the female? Like, so we're not gonna give me my match. We have. I mean, you have your Liv Morgan, who's been probably the most vocal one recently, and Charlotte. But Charlotte's always been vocal, you know.
Yeah.
We're missing Sasha. We need Sasha back. We need Becky back. Because it brings a different, well, not to say, yeah, it brings a different style that we haven't seen in quite some time. And in a way, it makes other people want to go ahead and think they want to step their game up.
It gives better energy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? Same thing with Bayley. Bayley, man, so sad about that.
Yeah.
So sad. Right before we get to see her in front of live fans with her whole shtick. So imagine the pop that she's going to end up getting when she comes back.
Oh yeah, for real. He also said he would turn Nia into a Yokozuna of the women's division, but I don't think you guys like the idea.
Well, I feel like that ship has sailed. It should have been from the beginning.
No, yeah.
Do I like that? Do I like the idea? Absolutely.
Oh man.
But I
just saw an accident waiting to happen with that.
It wouldn't be the first one.
Talking about.
It wouldn't be the first one.
Yo, she gonna kill somebody. She do a bonsai on a yo. Imagine, bitch. Like I said, she do a bonsai on a dude, bonsai on a small bitch. That girl dead.
Yo,
she dead. That's it.
I'll tell you one thing though. What you were saying earlier, Gigi, about bringing Becky back. You can have Nia and Shayna split up and have Becky go after Shayna because there is bad blood there. You know. There is bad blood there. And also, if you're going to have Becky come back, you can have because I see the Nikki Ash shit getting old. So you can have where it's like Alexa Bliss is controlling Nikki Ash. You know, not completely, but she's the one who's changing her into that superhero and she's doing all this shit. And that's how you would bring Alexa Bliss into the mix.
Like a backstory.
Because, you know, a lot of people are forgetting Alexa Bliss could fucking go. She can wrestle, and they're doing too much with this. She's the new Fiend shit, and not letting her wrestle. and I missed her wrestling. So to throw her in there, that I think that would be dope. Also, but yeah, I do like.
We also heard that the Fiend is coming back very soon.
Let's hope.
We've seen it. We've seen it, and that he's coming. He's coming back on Alexa Bliss's birthday. So, payback, bitch.
Yeah, that's it.
Happy birthday to you. Fuck you.
That's it.
Is the kiss? Oh man.
Oh yeah. Hey,
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I just want to know what else can we see from Zelina Vega. I feel like she's just getting her ass beat all the time, and I feel like she needs to win as well. But it's realistically, in order for her to win, for her size, she should, and being the heel, she should cheat no matter what. Foot on the ropes, pulling the tights, just to have that heel, just to add more heat to her. You know, but I want to see her instead of, because right now what I see is someone who used to work for a company that she got fired from, right, because she supports unionism, and then when she comes back, she's getting the shit end and the bottom end of the rope type of like, hey, welcome back, this is what you're going to be doing, you're going to be the jobber from here on out.
Well, in the WWE's defense, all of the women are getting the shit end of the stick.
Yes and no.
That
There's different levels.
There's some of them that are doing better than others, but like when you take out the champions and Sasha and Bailey and Charlotte, they're getting the shit end of the stick.
Yeah, the number 4.
Rhea Ripley should have not lost to Charlotte. I like the way she lost, but this is literally, you just replayed the pandemic WrestleMania in front of a live crowd. Like, okay, all right. So now, so Rhea Ripley wins the title again? It's gonna be Charlotte again? Because you can't beat me when the title's on the line. Because I see that as a fucking story. It's stupid.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. It's like they love painting themselves into a corner.
Yes.
They love doing it. They be awesome. All right, here we go. We're here again, guys. How? We did it to ourselves again. What you mean how? We keep doing this. Every time we find a way, here we are.
We pull a name out of a hat, but we only got one name. We only got one name in this fucking hat.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm saying, so we decided to grab up all this talent to then release them. Yeah, that sounds stupid.
Yep. Very stupid. But hey, so all right, so he also put he would have Ricochet versus Phantasma. He liked that idea, and then Drew versus Sheamus, but have Drew turn the bad guy. Have Drew turn heel.
Okay. That's what she said.
Yes. That's true. He also said he liked your Apollo Crews versus Bronson Reed, and he would have Bronson Reed win the title, and Azaz and Crews go for the tag titles versus the Usos.
Who's who?
As is the tall fucking dude. No one knows his fucking name. We got a new sign for Diamond. I'll do it. As is. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, you talking about Omar?
No, the Apollo Crews' guy.
Oh, General Aziz.
Aziz, there you go. I see AZZEZ, so I'm like asses. Apollo Crews and his ass is going after the Usos and Diamond Wrestling. Tune in Thursday night. Yeah. Yo, bro. The pandemic was long for me, bro. You can't be throwing out asses at me. Alright? Hey, yo, he also said that he would have on SmackDown, Sasha have a bodyguard, Mercedes Martinez, which is a woman that we have not spoken about, which is dope, as her enforcer. Yes. No name change, because it better not fucking change it. Yeah.
We know her.
Yes.
Do that. We did that. We're not happy.
Yeah, he said Alexa Bliss versus Asuka, but he would turn Asuka into Kana after that and have Alexa Bliss go back into the goddess character. So, points for you, sir.
That was a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good one. It's very good. By the way, that's a nice throwback name there for Asuka.
Yeah.
Great name, which is better than the shit she has now. But that's a great name.
Oh yeah, that would. And then
I would like music to change. By the way, side note, her music needs to change. I like her music, but I think it's time for her to have a complete change of music and everything like that.
Yeah, I could see that. And then she would have he would have Zelina Vega be Sami Zayn's manager. I know it won't make sense, but it's very interesting. Sammy can be the cocky playboy and Zelina would be the valet. You know something? That shit's so crazy it just might work. Zelina Vega as Sami Zayn's manager.
Why not?
You know what? Fuck it. It's better than what she's doing now.
Crazy. You gonna put a crazy ass body. All right, let's get this right. From New York, nonetheless. All right, ooh, let's think about this. With someone who thinks everything's a fucking conspiracy, and her temper. This is a Latina from New York.
You know what I would have them do? I would have Zelina Vega influence Sami Zayn and have Sami Zayn come out as a fucking Bronx gangster type nigga. In the Timbs, the do-rag, the chains, a fucking jersey, and some baggy ass jeans, some 90s 2000 gangster motherfucker, and he just come out like, yo, what's good? And that's all he says is, yo, what's good? And she speaks for him.
It's in the fall, and if it's good in the fall and winter,
your word, son. Yo, you know? That would be hilarious. Yo, layers out some. I don't know you guys, and I'm about to leave.
No, I'm just like, it's just crazy enough that it might work.
Yeah.
At this point,
hell yeah.
Why not? I mean, they do so much basic dumb shit. Why not try something completely out of the box?
Yo, for real. And that one they can keep for free. You take that one.
Get his hair braided.
Oh, yo, that would be fire.
It's long enough.
Yo,
it's long enough. Yo,
braid his fucking beard too. While you at it.
Nah, that's too much. That's too much. You gotta keep it a little scruffy.
Word.
Scruffy. You can't be too much. You're too much. Okay? It's overkill. It's overkill.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta get like a Israeli flag bandana thing going.
That'd be some. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yo, he goes, do you think Kevin Owens needs a gimmick change or is he fine as a bad guy? I don't think he needs a gimmick change. I think he's one of the strongest characters in.
Yeah, with his promo work, he's fine. Yeah, once he gets on the mic, Owens is fine.
Yeah,
you don't have to do much with Owens. Owens will always be okay.
Yeah, there's this. You can't go wrong with Owens. He can play a heel. He can play a face. He plays both at the same time, and it always works for him. Like he legit, you can tell. Like you feel like, you know what? If I meet Kevin Owens, this is his personality. Sometimes, yep, no, whatever. Yeah, you know, like that, the way he delivers things and whatnot.
Yeah,
Agree. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
See, the thing, the only reason why you would need a character change is if you're stale, and Kevin Owens, I don't see him getting stale. That seems like that's his genuine self. You know.
No matter where you put him at, he works it.
Yeah, he'll swim in the deep waters.
Absolutely.
Commentary, interviews.
Yep.
Just promos on his own, his matches, all of it.
Oh yeah. So Jason also said that he would keep the Fiend rumors quiet, no spoilers, and then have Lashley beat Goldberg, and the Fiend comes out and Mandible Claws Goldberg to have him disappear. And then he would also have the Fiend versus Demon Finn Balor, but no one wins that to keep both characters strong.
I think the Fiend should win over Goldberg just because it was a Saudi?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Saudi? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Because of that, I feel to redeem something, just some type of hope. Let me get the Fiend to go over on Goldberg over there, but it's highly unlikely because it's Saudi and we need Goldberg to win at all times, because we have no choice but to, go with the money apparently with there. But the Fiend should go over. Absolutely. Flip the script.
No, yeah, I like that idea.
Flip the script. That's it. You got one. Now I got one. Now we're even. Next one, completely settle the score, and it should be the Fiend, because then Goldberg needs to go away. There's nobody should be next. We're done. We're done. Done. Nobody's next. Nobody wants to be next. We're good with that, homie. Yeah.
The problem is, you still got one more match for this year.
Always one more match. There's always one more.
SummerSlam, he has one more.
Listen, I got one more question. Okay, all right. Oh wait, I got one more match. One more match. No more. It's okay. We're okay. It's okay. Just let it go. No more. We're done here. We're done. We need to focus on what we're trying to develop, not shit that we've seen over 20 years ago.
I wouldn't mind him coming back. Just stop coming back for titles.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the problem. He's coming back to fight the champion every time. It's like, all right, homeboy. Like if you would have fought Bobby Lashley when he wasn't the champion, that's a dream match. But Bobby Lashley's the champion. What are you doing here? You don't just get like the same thing with you don't just get to walk up in here and ask for a title. All right. So Jason goes RK Bro versus Amos and AJ Styles, but
that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's gonna happen.
The Bros win, and he would have a tease of a breakup where AJ Styles turns babyface, and Amos would join MVP and Bobby Lashley, but not straight away. Yeah. Amos. He's Amos for now. We got Amos. Amos. Because he's almost a good wrestler. he still needs some work. No, but yeah, I can see that. And him with Bobby. Well, I wouldn't put him with Bobby Lashley. You know what I would do? I would put him with Shelton Benjamin or Cedric Alexander. One of those guys, because they can benefit from having an enforcer, and they need that change of scenery type shit. Bobby Lashley should be by himself as a brute, that bulldozer.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Yeah, I would almost. You got to give him more time to get better.
Yeah,
you even write him off with an injury after, let's say, Survivor Series, and let him be in the Performance Center, then he comes back better. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. He
comes back like after AJ or whatever, better. See? That's what you need to do with him.
No, yeah, for real.
He's green as fuck. Give him like 5-6 months, man. Be like, all right, now you can train all the time to get better.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So he also said that he would have Ali and Mansoor versus the Viking Raiders, but have the Raiders turn heel. To show more of the aggressive side.
The Raiders need something to get a reaction, to elicit a reaction.
They're not getting a reaction at all, bro. That's sad.
When Mansoor and Ali are getting more
their reaction feels forced. You know what I'm saying? Like when I said their reaction, like towards the fans, it feels almost forced in a way.
Yeah.
They're trying to, but there's no real heat behind it, whether it's good or bad. There's nothing.
I mean, they were a complete joke during the fucking pandemic era, and then you want to come back and now they're legit without doing anything. They just literally was like, we got a crowd, we need a tag team. Go ahead, Viking Raiders. Go out there and do something.
that name.
They were a joke.
Yeah.
It was entertaining though.
Machine.
I'm not gonna front. I chuckled a couple times. You know, I was like, this shit is so fucking dumb. Why are we doing this? Oh, that's pretty funny. All right. You know, and I think it's more because it was Montez overall, because he was just fucking great. Like he's just so enthusiastic about everything that he does, and his facial expressions and his passion behind it. You can tell, like it's there. You know, so he makes things just a little bit that extra inch says, you know what? All right, this is stupid, and of course it's not going to make sense because it's logic. Right? This is wrestling logic. Having stupid shit like this and ninjas, and Omos being the big tall black ninja that was with this fucking guy.
Oh, yes. Fuck.
Oh my god, I
The
see
24/7 chat. Yes, I see it too.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
fuck! You know what I'm talking about, Lay? You know what we're talking about? The Asian dude, the ninja, Kazawa. There you go, Kazawa.
So, Omos was the
Appreciate you.
big, tall nigga.
I remember.
That
Oh
was
yeah.
with him. Just and he's in the same pose. Same pose, like big ass arms like this. It's like, oh, that's that dude. Who the fuck is this dude? Boom. And it was a joke. The whole thing, ninjas, him, big black ninja out of nowhere. Like, what is he doing? No. All right. And then, you know, you have Montez with these facial expressions. He's so passionate about it. He sells that entertainment part that was like, you know what? Yes, this doesn't make sense, but it's slightly entertaining. And I'm home anyway, so I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, yeah. Yo, I had to give him props for when they were at WrestleMania and it was in the Performance Center. He was the only one that actually turns like, it's WrestleMania during the match. Like, yo, bro, why are y'all not hype right now? It doesn't matter. There isn't people here. We're in fucking WrestleMania, bro. Like, come on, deal with it. Let's get this going. It's WrestleMania. I mean, bro, I don't give a shit how many people are there. You at WrestleMania. So yeah, Jason likes the fact that I put almost with Shelton Benjamin, and he wants that whole Shelton Benjamin versus Lashley thing, and that he introduces almost as his new monster. You know, and then he would put who you said, Blazer. No, he would put Dijak as an MMA wrestler, but the other dude, Blazer, Phaser.
With Mace?
Mace, there you go. Mace, he would put him back on NXT.
Okay, I have no idea what Mace's real name is. I think that's the guy that Brock Lesnar attacked.
Yes, and announced it. Yep.
But I don't know his real name, so I'm like,
yeah.
It takes something for me not to know your real name, by the way.
This is true.
Brendan Williams.
Ah, okay.
Right?
There we go.
That's his real name. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, what? T-Bar. It's Mason T-Bar.
It's the bike with Mike from Mars.
Why are we having them? Like Shane Thorne, Melissa. You hear me? Melissa Martinez. That's the new one.
We got the new.
We got Melissa Martinez.
Yo, we was trying to keep it quiet, and we just broke the news. Melissa Martinez is now with Diamond Wrestling. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. She said she would never wrestle again.
But she coming back. She coming back.
Just for the love of Yah.
Oh shit! That card is getting
Word. We're about to be over budget with all these signings.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Oh yeah.
Bitcoin better fucking pull through.
Hell yeah, shit. Damn. Show's not even here. We making signings.
Oh shit. Mercedes Martinez.
There you go. Her too.
Oh man, we gotta bring her back. Anyway, we gotta bring this bitch back. Whole thing. This is just what we were talking about. Mason T-Bar.
Yes.
There we go. I'm glad that we took off them face masks. And I think they just need to go back to their original names. That's it. I'm tired of this gimmick ass name. It's not selling for me overall. I think they need. I think they need to go back to NXT.
Yeah.
I think both of them need to go back to NXT. We're not keeping one. We're moving both back to NXT.
If I would Dijak,
I think that would be healthy. I think that would be healthy for the roster and for the NXT champion.
If I would Dijak, I'd push for AEW because they need big men anyway. And he's an athletic big man. He can really fucking move. So
no, yeah.
We can move one and one. We can move one and one.
He can really move. So I'm saying.
No, but
him and Keith Lee, the way they moved when they had their matches were great.
You know,
so
but
like, yeah.
Have him on SmackDown and he could fight Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews can move also. He can keep up with him.
Yeah, that's true. As long as he's not
Blazer.
Ratchet.
Yeah.
Ratchet.
Yeah, as long as he's not a fucking porn star X-Men name, we're fine. You know, he had a fucking name when he got out of the womb. When he got out of NXT, he had a fucking name. I don't know what happened. Yo, so, all right, so Jason was... All right, I have a question. I have a question for y'all, the viewers, the people who tune in to watch this after this is live. You know, fucking email me, get me on my MySpace if you gotta, you know, later on to answer this shit. What's everybody's deal with Angel Garza? Like today, it seems like today is Angel Garza Appreciation Day. Like,
okay.
is he something? Is there something I'm missing here?
Is it his birthday?
I don't know. Unless he has an OnlyFans that he puts on like tremendous matches with. And I don't know this. And people are like, yo, bro, you gotta watch it. You gotta $5.99 a month. He puts out these crazy ass matches, OnlyFans, and he's the best wrestler in the world. But people really want this fucking guy to be out there. He got an angle.
Not his birthday.
He got an angle with him and Keith Lee, and he put Angel Garza over Keith Lee to make Keith Lee snap and go bad and turn into a Mark Henry. All right, everybody can't go bad. But I do like the idea of having Keith Lee limitless. See what I did there? See what I did there? But no, yeah, Mimi, go on my MySpace, hit me up. you know, send me the message.
I said, wait.
Yeah.
Are those things still active?
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
But like, it's no knock against Angel Garza. But it feels a little ridiculous to me, and I'm like, I'm trying so hard to have Ricochet be serious. And you want fucking Angel Garza, the man shoving roses down people's cocks, to do something? Like, come on. Let's be real with each other right now. We're practically fucking family. Let's be real with each other. You know
you think that was probably the writers that told him to go ahead and do that shit?
I think it was Vince McMahon personally showed him how to do it. He buys the fucking flowers every week and he goes, shove it down their cock.
This is how they keep their jobs.
Yeah.
I do this to them.
Yeah. Like, holy shit.
Thing, except I just put money down their pants.
Yo, for real, like,
remember Kiss My Ass Club? Remember that?
Yeah, now it's
money down your pants club.
You know, it could have been that one of the writers was like, yo, I've been around the performance center and y'all motherfuckers got some smelly ass balls, so Angel just rub some roses on them shits. I don't know what the fuck is the deal, but like, yo, if we're gonna be serious about Angel Garza, if we're gonna be serious about Angel Garza, we need this whole gimmick of his to be refreshed. You feel me? Like, it's nothing about his in-ring ability. We need his character to be changed. It's not working. It's not working at all. I have no interest in seeing him. When he was teaming up with Andrade, I was only interested in seeing Andrade and Selena Vega. I didn't give a shit about him. I'm being honest with you. I didn't give a shit about him in that part because I knew what Andrade could do, and I was waiting for him to shine, and it never happened. So let's get him different first, and then we could go around the way there. But Keith Lee needs to be in the fucking main picture because he's too good to be a mid-carder. He's too good to have half of his match be in the fucking commercials.
Right.
That's just
true.
that's just my fucking
That's
opinion.
true. No, that's right. That's correct. It's funny because if you look up any Keith Lee matches before the shit show that's the WWE, most even NXT, you're like, you know what? Yes, I get it. Then you get to WWE and you go, no, I don't get it. So somebody just introduces him and goes, why should I care about this dude? It's a good point. That's absolutely a fucking brilliant point. One of us understands. Somebody that just watches WWE goes, what's the hype with this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube, look it up.
Yeah,
It's so easy.
Yeah. So all right, so Block from Germany, you know, we got to shout out the internationals here. He said, how athletic is Reginald? He's surprising the fuck out of me.
Reginald
Work.
used to work in
Reginald does.
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil. He used to work in Cirque du Soleil. So you gotta be athletic to do that. You know, you gotta be acrobatic.
Yo, the way,
I didn't know that.
yo, did he had to jump off of a trampoline, right? To get in the ring.
Wire work, there's trampolines, there's a bunch of stuff.
No, I'm talking about to get in the ring on Monday.
No, that has to be a little trampoline. That's
Yeah.
too much of
Yeah, that was like Shinkawa except successful.
Yeah.
Yo, that ass. MySpace is not a thing anymore. I just said it to show how ridiculous that shit was. But I liked my MySpace. I had Daffy Duck in the background.
Who looked it up?
No,
Looked it up?
Block in Germany. He's like, is MySpace still a thing? It's not a thing anymore. And Mimi, don't worry about it. I don't have MySpace. It's just OnlyFans. Hey, that's it. That's it. My cat pictures. Mr. Wiggles, check me out. I need the money. I'm running out of blades for my head. Nah, but yeah, man. I Reginald is fucking. He's athletic. He could be the Crash Holly of the 24/7. I know they try to make R-Truth that, and it was cool, and he's funny, but it, you know, either you gonna put R-Truth as an announcer, or just like let him get a run. You know?
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
I mean, you only have 3 hours of airtime for Raw. I know that's not enough time to show more than 5 wrestlers, but let's sit here with our thinking caps on. There might be a way to fucking do something, you know?
God knows the roster's big enough.
The neck OnlyFans is a little bit more a month. They're two separate, the neck and the calves. Yo, do you think? All right, so Jason said he will give Ricochet a manager. Do you think he needs a manager or an acting coach to help him? I think, you know, the thing is, honestly, a lot of these wrestlers do not need this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to be sitting here giving out promos for the rest of their lives and all this other shit. You already sell me on the idea of you wrestling somebody based off your ability. Most of the times back in the day, the good talkers were either just charismatic, like Eddie or Piper, or they couldn't wrestle. They needed to talk to give you a reason to watch them wrestle.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know? A lot of people back in the day said gibberish. Macho Man called Ricky the Dragon Steamboat a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
A cup of fucking coffee. They don't need to make this shit.
Any Warriors promos were the word coherent. It cannot even get near those promos, son.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, get your plane. I'm gonna bring him down. Yo, he's talking about murdering Hulk Hogan
in a plane.
On a plane. Talking about bringing down the plane that he's coming to the city in. He's talking about bringing it down. I go, yo, you want to murder this man? You don't want to wrestle him. You want to take him out of this life. What the fuck are you? Why do you keep filming this?
And yo, he made the record for the most Hulk Hogan said in a sentence.
Oh my God.
Tear down the cockpit door, Hulk Hogan. Step into the cockpit, Hulk Hogan, and I will fly you into the Hulk Hogan and put the nose down.
Nosedive the plane. I'm like, wait a minute. He said nosedive. So he thought about this before.
Yeah.
Nobody just says nosedive out of nowhere. So you thought about murdering this man? You realize you're both gonna die. I don't care. Okay, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
Yo,
Amazing.
dude, yeah. So yo, he said, I would put a match and make him a big people. But example, Rey Mysterio. And he goes, why was Rey Mysterio so unique? He put on good matches and he was made to a legend now of the Lucha Libre. My opinion, I think he was unique because one, he was like 16 years old when he started, and he was doing shit. He was doing shit that not a lot of people did, and he was a small guy. You didn't have 5'1", 5'2" guys wrestling with big guys and doing what he did.
I mean, it was lucha style that not a lot of people got to see a lot of. They weren't exposed to it that much. And the word was like, it was like a 2-minute match where the lucha dude got squashed by some big burly American D-bag. But once you let luchadors wrestle each other, or a hybrid style anyway, you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And Ray was, like you said, young and just very, very innovative, very fast, very smooth. He was extremely, no matter who you wrestled against, very smooth. But especially against another luchador or somebody that knew the style like Benoit, Malenko, Kidman, like these guys knew that style. So it was easy for them, especially Ultimo and Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
And Malenko. It was just like that. Even Jericho, it was like these are men that wrestle Japan, wrestle in Mexico, and they knew they can do that style like that. Once they wrestled Ray, they're like, oh, I know how Ray rolls. And even Eddie said, he goes, yo, I've known Ray my whole life. I mean, who else is going to better with a guy that I've wrestled since we were kids? I'm a grown man. He's about to hit puberty. Still be able to do this. So yeah, it was definitely a look to the music between his costumes, his style, and his appeal to kids, because he was their size.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, he's about my size. I can wrestle one day. Absolutely, you can. But you're never going to be Ray. But good luck.
Yeah.
But it was definitely that the mystique and the fact that he could just go, man. He can just really go.
Yeah. And he can tell a story because he's always going to be the underdog.
Yeah.
And he never was, you know how some people just win out of nowhere and it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this don't make no sense. A lot of the times he had matches like with Ray or Kidman or Juventud. He's always a smaller guy. And when he needed to lose, he lost. But when he won, it was like, yo, he earned that victory. Not a lot of people could do that.
Absolutely.
You know what I really want to see? I want to see Dominic turn his back on his own father and we get a different Dominic because he needs to get repackaged and the umbilical cord needs to get cut. That's what I feel. Yeah, it has to go. We have to have it. It says papa, but you know what, papi? Sometimes, I like to live the bad guy life, something like that. The umbilical cord needs to get cut off. If we're not gonna change, if we're not gonna do a heel turn on his father, then Ray needs to fucking cut off and go away. Not for nothing. I love Rey Mysterio, but if I'm ever gonna see Dominic grow, the umbilical cord needs to get cut and it needs to go. It needs to separate. We already lost the tag team champions. It's time to move on.
The Phantasmo guys can go after Dominic.
And then Dominic can be part of that fraction.
That's what they do. They'll be like, yo, listen, man, daddy's gone. You need a poppy. Just a little, we've been there.
Yeah.
No ladder matches, though. No ladder matches.
Yeah. The word.
Fucking weird, by the way. Even
and not for nothing, he will always be the outsider.
Huh?
Not for nothing, he will always be the little outsider. Because not for nothing, Dominic, he's a little blanquito. Compare to a little
You know what?
blanquito. He's a little
Oh yeah,
blanquito.
yeah. Coming
You
from the
know?
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody sees the irony
I
there.
know.
Nobody sees that irony. He's a
Yep.
blanquito.
I
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, I mean, like, I don't see no real tan on him. Where's his tan? I want to see my Chicano tan on this nigga. All right? You got this white California tan. Like, nah.
He's definitely lacking the Spanish vibe, you know.
his mom was light
you
skinned,
know?
dog. His mom's real light skinned.
Hey, my brother's white with blue eyes.
Jeans,
You know, so I get it, but you know,
jeans, bro. I'm in the jeans, bro.
yeah.
Be like that sometimes.
The image itself, when you're putting something
You want
together.
to come out looking like the Usos? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. No.
I
Why not?
I would,
God damn it.
I would like to see him bulk up a little bit.
It's logic, isn't it?
Yeah.
By state law, we have to understand that this is all logic of wrestling. So why not?
Yeah. Yo, what would you guys do with Baron Corbin? The sad Baron Corbin.
Here's apparently that thing is really getting over, and they're thinking of a face turn.
Yo, Baron Corbin can get over.
Apparently, it's working. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, listen, man, listen. At this point, like, I'm tired of his character. You know, I've been tired of his character. But hey, man, if they can make it work, because Corbin can go. At the end of the day, Corbin can actually go. Let's not play this game. The man can actually wrestle. Let's not be this. Yo, take away that is horrible heat magnet, which is like the most minute heat he can get. But the guy can actually wrestle. Can I buy him as a face? I don't know yet. But just like that Sami Zayn angle, fuck it, why not? At this point, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. You imagine at one point where he is the face and Dominic is a heel? You just go, what the fuck what did I walk into?
I dig it.
Down. Fuck it.
I dig it. Hey.
Well, man, what happens? What's the worst that can happen? He gets over. We have another face.
There you go.
All right. Yeah. He gets a little bit of a longer run. Cool. Yeah, at this point, fuck yo, whatever sticks to the wall, just try something completely different.
Do
you've been trying the
something.
same shit over and over.
Yeah. Do something. I would appreciate something.
Apparently they're gonna do a Queen of the Ring, right? They're aiming for that, right?
Yes.
That's supposed to culminate at the Saudi Arabia thing, right?
Yeah.
And I go,
yep, and that was the next thing. It was like, oh, Saudi.
Like, why do it somewhere
Because
where these women cannot even wear their regular gear? Don't do this. Don't do this.
Man,
what?
I hope not.
They will.
They will. They're going to, because money talks, bullshit walks.
And that Arab prince kills people. He gets people killed.
He kidnapped all the wrestlers the last time.
Yeah. Yep. And he killed a journalist because he was like, yo, why aren't the women wrestling? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. You're dead.
So
oh, my bad.
How that actually goes with people that actually want to go ahead and travel, especially with everything else. It's bad enough that we will go ahead and think about everything that we know and we heard about Saudi. And now you just add COVID to the whole fucking mix of everything in life. And I would hope not. I really would hope not. Like, I would hope that there's enough where they would be like, yeah, no, I don't feel comfortable. Yeah, no, thank you. You can't force anybody to work a card. Maybe. I mean, it's WWE. They can foster a lot of people.
They force Bailey to hurt herself.
Exactly. Working extra for what?
Yeah.
Anyway, I would hope not. I hope they will hold more prestige to this. But like again, money talks, bullshit walks. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, that does not happen. Hopefully, there's enough women that's like, I'm gonna chill. But a lot of women's like, you know what? They don't get a lot of female wrestlers, so they want to feel like hoo ha. I don't know whether that's the actual story that they want to sell, or that's how they actually genuinely feel. A lot of people don't get a chance to take trips over there, so they're gonna do something dumb. But let's see what happens.
I
Hopefully, it's a shit show.
honestly think if they're gonna do the Queen of the Ring and culminate it in Saudi Arabia, that's just a way to have more American fans tune into that shit. Because like I told you, I had the honor of not watching any one of those, and I am in no rush to watch. I feel like it is a WrestleMania level house show, and I can give a shit about it. I can give a shit about it. And if you're gonna do the Queen of the Ring at Saudi Arabia, I am no longer interested in the Queen of the Ring. Count me out. It's a money grab, and you can kiss my ass with that shit, because it's no respect to the women. Because yeah, oh, we made history. Women wrestle here. No, but they disrespect women with the way their culture is. You can't show any skin. They're not gonna be genuine. Like, you're gonna have to cover everything up to suit their fucking style. Fuck that. If you're gonna have a queen, if you're gonna have my queen of my ring, she better be her. It better be legit her winning this shit, and that better be a fucking honor. You know what I'm saying? Because the King of the Ring is a joke. But if you're gonna have an inaugural Queen of the Ring, that shit better be serious. Don't bullshit me with
and
that.
It's so sad. It's so sad that the King of the Ring now is a joke, because back then it held a lot of prestige. I mean, for fuck's sake, it set off Austin.
Yeah.
That's where Austin 316 was born. There was so many memorable
Orlando
moments.
won it and
of
started
King of
his
the Ring.
year, that crazy year
Oh
he
my
had.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Amazing match with fucking Shane McMahon. You know? Like, and now they make it into such a joke, and it's so sad
It's
because
on Raw.
they had something special there where it was a pay-per-view, and we were all excited. Every contender fought more than one match, except towards the end and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was an actual legit tournament. Oh,
You blame Edge for that?
I blame Edge.
yeah.
Why? What did?
Think about after Edge won it, right? Who won it and was taken seriously? Take your time.
I think we can find out that before we find out good John Cena match.
No. Do me a favor. Give it just give it a second, sink in, and think about who won it after him, and it really mattered.
But did Brock Lesnar win it after him?
Hmm?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was
Did
literally.
Did Brock need it?
Well, that was to give him the number one contendership against The Rock for the title.
So the King of the Ring does that?
No.
Okay, just check. Once again, take your time.
So Baron Corbin, because
See?
King Booker, King Booker, King Booker, he made that shit.
There we go. You see?
King Booker, he made that
But at the
shit
end of the
relevant.
day, fuck Edge.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And you know something? I would rather Edge come back than Cena, but it's to the point where it's like, can someone else get a shot? Like, it's cool to have nostalgia, but have nostalgia in something else. Him and Randy Orton was dope. Leave it there.
Yo, Buddy Murphy should have had that match versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, because that would have been a way more entertaining match.
That would have made more sense.
Aesthetically, that would have been fucking amazing.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
There's a reason Kenny Omega wants to wrestle Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
See? But why? Yo, when I saw that, I was like, yo, it's a perfect spot for Buddy Murphy right there.
Yeah.
Getting back, I was like, I'm off TV because of you. Because what the fuck you did to me? Oh, we're doing this. Just shows up on SmackDown. We're doing this. You was sitting there want to take him off the ladder, and man, on some nope, not today, buddy. Know that feud.
Yo, but you know what happened though. Buddy Murphy got over, and if we can learn from Zack Ryder, you don't get over
without the machine putting you over.
Yeah. You get over when we say you get over, and if you do it before then, Cesaro, we're gonna fuck you up. They got Tom Cruise. I heard, I know people personally, so I know the insides of how it works. Vince McMahon has Tom Cruise call you up and go, "I will fuck you up if you get over." You know? And then when he gets there, when he gets there, Cesaro or Zack Ryder, Vince is waiting at the door, and they're trying to get him. He's like, oh, blocking the door. He goes, take a step back and eat a hobo's dick cheese. You want to get in here?
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. And you know something? You can't be this passionate about this shit unless you love it. So fuck y'all who got some problem with what I'm saying, because that's the equivalent of what's happening. Get over and get out.
It's amazing, all this talent, especially those someone that go on TV sometimes, and you're like, not that guy. Really? The guy can wrestle with anybody. Absolutely anybody. Cesaro, Buddy Murphy could wrestle with anybody, any size, any speed. They can slow it down, and you're like, Reginald? That's the guy?
Yeah, because he can jump. And that's not racist. That's not racist. That's not racist though. If you think after I just said that, I was like, wow, we got something here. You break it down. That's not racist at all.
Yo, it's the one guy that can do flippy shit and get away with it in WWE.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Like and not to say guys can't do flippy shit. NXT, sure. On the main roster, not so much. 205 Live, what was supposed to be what our flippy shit was, not so much. No, limited. This guy, this is your resume. Yeah, you can do flippy shit.
No, yeah.
For it.
You know what?
Give you a title.
You know what happens? Because the same guy who told me about the Tom Cruise thing, he told me about this little fun fact also. Now, Triple H goes out and gets talent for NXT. And Vince McMahon goes, yo, so I heard you got, some good talent there. Who's the best one? Ricochet. All right, cool. Bring him up. If you like him, I like him. Bring him up. Ricochet walks through the door. He goes, hey, you got a fan here, guys. Who do I write this out to? The autograph. He goes, I'm Ricochet. What? All right, Ricochet, you have two options. One, you come in tomorrow, 350 pounds at 6'8", or two, you're gonna waste your fucking time here. Don't tell me now. Come tomorrow and give me your opinion. Give me your thoughts. And Ricochet comes like, I can't grow in 24 hours. Okay, waste your fucking time. Triple H, who else you got? Because it's well documented Vince don't watch NXT.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah, he really does.
It's a shame. Because and then on top of that, you have to think about the big guys that he did think about, like Keith Lee and the shit show that he possibly made him go through. Like to be the big guy of the ring, and then he didn't like the performance.
I mean, he's sending a bunch of guys back down to NXT to work on being a big man. I'm like, my man, what? Kids, you don't need to work on being a big man, you dumb fuck. He's better than most big men. The man can move. Fucking simple.
My man, he is a big man. He
No, but I'm
is a
saying he
big
can move
man.
better than most
of
big
the-
men, period. What are
that's
we
I'm saying.
doing
He's a
here?
big man of this generation. He's a big man that can move like Bam Bam Bigelow. Let's be real, because Bam Bam can move, and Keith Lee is much faster than Bam Bam.
And better.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, not for nothing, Bam Bam Bigelow, for a big guy that he is, he can move. And Keith Lee is more fit, bigger, and still can move faster than Bam Bam Bigelow.
So I
You want
remember
to
something.
comparison is everything? Why we got Godfather up in here?
We
Wait,
need-
what?
Keith Lee is
I needed
Keith
a
Lee
pimp.
is another thing. Keith Lee is black.
Wrong.
I didn't have a picture of Keith Lee, and the Godfather's always welcomed on our podcast. So you know what? Yeah, why not? Why not have the original OG pimp on our show? You know? The Godfather's always welcome. No, but it's sad to say that though. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. It's like, you know, one thing's not like the other. You got what you wanted in Brock Lesnar, in Bobby Lashley and Keith Lee, but there's something missing. You know, the pigmentation.
We all know what it is.
Yeah. Some, you know,
Because it ain't white, it ain't right.
Yep.
You're racist prick.
Yeah, and until you show otherwise, I don't know what to say.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, the Hurt Business was the best thing on Raw for about the 2 weeks it was together.
Oh man, and it's just the way they just separated. It's just like, that just broke my heart. I was like, why? Why did we do this? Why?
It was so fucking stupid. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Oh, no, why would you do that?
Yeah.
No, don't. Oh, you fucking bastard. Yeah.
A piece of shit. All right, yo. One last topic, and then we'll call it a night. I'm trying to keep it under 3 hours because it's easier to do the audio and all that. But
Yeah, we be going in.
yeah,
We be going in.
it's a good thing we don't do this on Friday because Sunday morning we'll stop. We'll have a 24-hour fucking podcast about shit. Not that I can't go, but yeah.
Especially after SmackDown. But after SmackDown, you're like, well, SmackDown just ended.
Yeah. So all right,
I be doing things Friday night, but I do be extremely like, oh, so that's what my tribal king has said to me.
hey,
Okay.
hey, it is officially Knucklehead After Dark. all right, so go ahead. All right, so last question from Walter. Yo, you guys think AEW needs to have 2 shows like the WWE did, like the WWE does? They need a Friday night show,
2 shows.
or are you just fine with 1 show on Dynamite?
They do have 2 shows right
They're
now.
gonna have 2 shows. Rampage is gonna be in August, and that's gonna be on Friday.
So that's going to be the 3rd show. So they have AEW Dynamite. What they have online, which is on their YouTube channel, is AEW Dark. And that's where you catch all the shit that all the wrestlers that are not featured on Dynamite are featured on AEW Dark. It's basically like, I don't want to say amateur, but it's basically your NXT in comparison, because Dynamite took over at the NXT Wednesday night,
Yeah.
war shit. You know what I'm saying? Dynamite will always be NXT type of style, because that's how we felt from the beginning and overall. But in comparison, since that is their flagship show, you have Dark, that would be their non-flagship show that's on their YouTube channel that's featured on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
So you have Tuesday nights, you catch it up, whatever, and then you have Wednesday Dynamite. Now you're gonna have Rampage. So let's see how that transition happens. I think it's gonna be good. I don't know about time frame and everything like that, but let's see. So far, everything that they have put out, I haven't disliked for the most part. I think it's a refreshing moment in to be a wrestling fan. It's just really cool. Um, why not? Why not add an extra third show that showcases more shit? It's
Yep.
not overpowering. It's not too much. You know, so far they have this system and where they're giving us more with less matches and less like promo talking on the mic. You see a lot of video backstage promos. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Boom, boom. We're in. We're out. Next thing. Move forward.
Yeah.
And a lot of commercials. Which, by the way, fantastic move on TNT when Nick Gage and Chris Jericho with the pizza fucking cutter and Domino's ad at the same time. Yes, give me my pizza while I'm fucking slicing Chris Jericho's face all up in your fucking screen. Picture in picture. It was fucking amazing.
Hey, product placement.
Amazing.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Fucking great.
As you're seeing this, order some pizza.
Yes. Why not?
Fuck it.
You know what? You know what? Good. You know what?
Standing ovation. Here we go. Here we go. With pizza.
Yeah. You know what goes good with a death match? Domino's pizza.
Yeah, that's right. Damn. This nigga lost a lot of blood.
Word.
I'm hungry. I need some pizza in my life. Let me hit Domino's. And Domino's is terrible. It's terrible.
This is true.
Listen,
This
that's
is true.
why it was Domino's. It's a terrible. Oh my God, this pizza got Domino's. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yo, Lay, you want to give your opinion on
Papa John's be like, nah, our quality is pretty good. We're good.
Yeah.
Papa John just makes you shit though.
Yeah. It's that garlic sauce.
Yeah.
It's funny. I
I don't know.
the only thing I hope for Rampage that they do is they feature more talent. You know what I mean? Like, I do I want to see storylines carry over? Naturally, that's how you develop them. But that first hour, man, you get that one promo in from whatever the main event is or whatever beef there is, and after that, get a couple of young bloods in there. Give them 5-10 minute matches, 1 or 2. Nothing crazy. I'm not asking go back shit. I'm like, just every couple of weeks feature them in there, and then they can develop their own storylines, and you can go from there. You know what I mean? And then they can go Dynamite maybe if you're feeling bold and brave, and get the ladies in there too, man. Give them some love. I don't want no more 2-minute matches. Got some ladies in there that can go.
Now, question: would Rampage be the secondary show or would it be the primary show because it's gonna be competing with SmackDown?
You know what's crazy? I don't know because how the perception that they're giving me is that it's gonna feature. They're all. I hate to use this pun, but the whole elite players, your Kenny Omegas, your Young Bucks, your John Moxleys, the top players.
CM Punk's supposed to be debuting there.
It's the vibes. It's the vibes that they're giving me. You know what I'm saying? Where they have the top people that they have right now into Dynamite straight to like Rampage, and then maybe still build people on Dynamite to go to Rampage. Now, question is, to me, Dynamite will always be like their first show, so it should always be their flagship show. Everything else, even though it's like in comparison, because one will always take over than the other. It's still a new brand.
Yeah.
So one will always take over than the other.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Because Dynamite should be their A show because it is their first one.
Yeah, the perception is that they're trying to make this their flagship show.
Yeah.
So that's the perception I'm getting.
No, yeah, I hear you. But I hope that they take this opportunity with the 2 shows to show more talent. Like you said, Lay, just show more talent. We don't need to keep bringing people in. Let's get some of the original guys that you don't see anymore. Private Party, let them put on their matches. Have some, go back to wrestling. You can have your storylines and all that, but let's get these original guys back in there. Let's get some real wrestling going on. You know, because
it develop some more storylines with the new guys. So
yes.
The original guys should be like, yo, listen, now these guys are household names.
Yeah.
Don't do what the other team, don't do what the other brand isn't doing. Be different.
Yes. And all right, I guess that's gonna conclude our podcast tonight. Good show, guys. Everybody, you know, good show.
That was awesome.
That's right. Quick shout out, Jason, Walter, Locke, Anthony, everybody that showed, Mimi, La Flaca, Gigi.
Word.
I gotta go up. Tommy, everybody that showed up tonight, Harris, Eric, Danny,
my man from Germany.
The dude from Germany, Locke, yo, everybody that showed up. C.S. Williams,
bitches.
Word, Pimp, Pump, Word, yo, that's crazy. Kenny, everybody that showed up. If I did not mention your name, I'm sorry. You know, but yo, appreciate the input, the questions, the matches that you guys had. Beautiful. This is what I enjoy. This is what I look forward to every fucking Thursday. I don't have a show planned on Sunday, but on Tuesday we got the comic books with Lay. Wednesday we got the movie reviews. Yep. We got the movie reviews on Wednesday. We'll be back here next Thursday talking about more wrestling, and we might have a toe in the show on Friday. But you know we're setting everything up. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a whole Knucklehead network. Don't give a shit.
Yep. We a whole bunch of Knuckleheads.
Word.
Even this bitch.
That's it. We getting people from the woodworks, man. We're gonna have a whole, not to go racial on you, but we're gonna have a whole Spanish minority fucking network of shit, so y'all people can have somebody to talk to and not just see fucking those everyone else taking over. We in this motherfucker for real. So, that's all I gotta say about that. You feel me? And on that note, y'all have a good night. Appreciate Word. Appreciate y'all. This shit takes a while to pop up, so there you go. Yeah. Hopefully shows up next week too. Word. Good shit, guys.
We need to get to the female promos.
We didn't.
Great. We're talking about